But you gotta go through something to get to something, you know? Whatever that something is, yeah, you got locked in, let's go. Got it out the mud with the cards that was dealt. Cause I fear wasted life more than I fear death, yeah. That's why I never worry about a flight plan. Cause when you up, you never ask when the flight land. Southside of Shy still alive, so I beat the odds. Tempted by the devil, but made my peace with God. We beat that odd. The nights was cold, it was cheek to scar. That sleep was hard. Depression had me locked and see the bars. Faith and prayer helped me see the mom. Couple guys I had to take off on them. Shit's different when they trying to pull a take off on you. Set the table for niggas and set my plate aside. So when you see me feeling mad, know that it's justified. When niggas get the buck and I get the pesticide. Jungle full of gorillas who let the pests inside. No object formed against me shall be weaponized. That's why the guys pull up like an exercise and press the bitch when they woofing from the sidelines. Yeah.
Long day now.
Yeah.
Trying to find a way out.
Trying to find my way out.
Life is such a precious thing.
So precious.
Hoping that she stay there.
You know what though?
Yeah. And we find, and we find, and we find,
We find a way.
the way. And we find, and we find, and we find, and we find
a way.
Yo, what's good? We back at it.
Man, what's going on, boy? Steady game. Gang.
Another day, another show. They want some consistency.
Yeah, that's what
If I get another message from Mello talking about, man, you on some bullshit.
Absolutely.
You on some bullshit.
I'm in the basement sweating. We got these topics to talk about, and you out here.
Yeah, buddy.
Taxi cab confession.
As y'all pull up to the show, man, hit the like button, share the stream out, man. Y'all finna chill with us today. We just finna have a casual conversation about gaming. If y'all got any questions, anything like that y'all want us to answer, please drop them in the chat. We'll do a Q&A and everything. But we just finna vibe out on some gaming topics. That's why I want y'all to pull up and chill with us today. You know what I'm saying? As y'all come in, you know. What is it, like 6:24 my time? So we finna see. It's some new stuff going on in gaming. Seems like every day it's a new lawsuit. Every day it's a new lawsuit. But this lawsuit that just previously popped up today has been going on for a minute. And Sony been trying to block it. And it seems like this finna go to trial because the tribunal, the competition tribunal, they denied Sony's motion to boot the case out. So they're gonna have to go to trial. And I know this can't be good for Sony because you just spent 2 years spending millions and millions of dollars trying to block the ABK deal, and now you got to go into another lawsuit that's worth 7.9 billion, which is roughly 6.3. I think. Let me pull it up, and then we'll go from there. We'll pull it up, and then if there's anything else y'all want to talk about, or that I may forget or anything like that, just drop it. Y'all got in the comments. Y'all got any questions and stuff y'all want to ask us, drop them in the comments. We're going to do like that. We're just going to vibe today and just, have a casual conversation about gaming. I will be paying attention to the chat, looking at questions and stuff like that. Shout out to Moja and Smeek. Shout out to HB. Shout out to Real Nonstop Talent. Shout out to MCMC, Moja and Smeek. What's up? Aaron was good. Y'all always showing up. So let's do this. Yeah, we just for the chill and kick it today, man.
Hey, I break the camera.
You probably broke that monitor.
Broke the goddamn camera. God damn, Willie. This ain't not connected. Anywho. All right, we here, man. Let's go skip. Don't worry about it. Hit the like button, man. Shout out to y'all.
Yes, sir. Who else? 22 was good. Anonymous Boss was good. As y'all come in, yeah, definitely hit that like button. and we finna talk. We got to talk. There's some stuff that we didn't hit on yesterday that we can talk about today. And let's see, we're gonna pull this up on screen since this is some of the latest stuff that I seen.
Sony own money.
This lawsuit. Sony been trying to fight this lawsuit for a minute. They've been trying to get it pushed out for a minute.
This is the first time I heard.
I think no. This goes. This lawsuit is about 2 years old because this happened around the same time that the ABK dealing stuff was going on. And so, and meanwhile, while Sony was on and that's why I say they spent a lot of money because while they were on the front of trying to block the ABK deal, they was also dealing with this in court and trying to get it pushed out. So it says, let me bring this up. It says Sony is facing $7.9 billion mass lawsuit over PlayStation Store prices. And we're going to talk about this because Nintendo and Xbox allow you to buy gaming keys or gaming codes from different third parties. Like you don't have, like if you want to buy an Xbox game, if you want to go out and buy an Xbox code, you don't have to go through Microsoft website. You don't have to go through the Xbox. You can go through CD Keys. You can go through G2A. You can go through Amazon will send you.
I remember this one.
Walmart, Target. All of these companies will send you codes. But Sony, they don't allow third party to do that anymore. So in terms of the game code, you are forced to buy digital games through their store. And being that they do that, they're able to control the price, right? With Xbox, say like Xbox charge $60 for a game or even $70. Well, by them allowing third parties to resell game keys and codes, as a consumer, I have options to look at the best deal that's for me. So I don't necessarily have to choose. Okay, my Microsoft charging $7. Let me see what Amazon charging. Let me see what Target charging. Let me go to these different websites, and I might can get a deal. That's consumer. That's allowing the market, right? That's allowing the market to play out in terms of Microsoft not having a monopoly on controlling the prices of their content, right? And forcing you to go through their store and forcing you to deal with their prices, right?
Right.
With Sony, the only thing that you can buy with Sony is a digital card where you can add money to. But that money gets added to your PlayStation account, which you have to use in a PlayStation store.
Damn.
Yeah. So by
anti-consumer like a mother.
Anti-consumer, and so by them pretty much forcing you to go through their store for their content and even for some of their accessories and stuff like that. Because even in recent, when they release an accessory, it started off at PlayStation Direct first before you start seeing it pop up at other sites. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're gonna get our bread first and then allow
whoever comes.
Yeah, then allow it to go out to Best Buy and things like that. So from this perspective, looking at Microsoft say, look, you can buy digital games, whatever. You're not beholden to our store. Right? You're not beholden to our price. If you can compare prices, you compare our prices to other people's prices, to other store prices and stuff like that. And whichever one is best for you, then you can make your option. If you shop with us, you shop with us. But you can shop elsewhere to figure out the best. Sony don't allow you to do that with their digital games. At one point they did, but they stopped. Now you're forced to go through the PlayStation store when buying games. You know what I'm saying?
Funny, all this anti-consumer going on.
Well, digital games, when buying digital games.
Bro.
Yeah, when buying digital games. I ain't talking about physical.
Yeah, this one just in general, like all this anti-consumer going on and it ain't a peep. Like,
yep. So it say Sony must face a mass lawsuit worth up to 6.3 billion pounds, which is $7.9 billion, over claims the PlayStation maker abused its dominant position, leading to unfair prices for customers. A London tribunal ruled on Tuesday. Sony Interactive Entertainment was sued last year on behalf of nearly 9 million people in the United Kingdom.
Damn.
This ain't no foo-foo. This ain't for play. This ain't a couple of 10 people, 20 people.
Right.
This ain't a couple of 100 people. This is a class action lawsuit. You're talking about 9 million people, bro. And I think somebody calculated based on that amount, they're looking to get anywhere from $60 to $500 some dollars per person. So that's either a game or a PS5.
Yeah.
If you look at it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that math correct, but somebody was doing the math.
It's in the ballpark.
Okay, Sony Interactive Entertainment was sued last year on behalf of nearly 9 million people in the United Kingdom who had brought digital games or add-on content through Sony PlayStation Store. Alex Neil, a consumer advocate who has worked on previous campaigns, is bringing the case against Sony, which is valued at up to £5 billion, 6.23 billion, plus interest. Right? Now you get the gist of it. Sony is spending, and they cutting.
Man.
Developers leaving, developers getting cut, divisions getting cut. But as long as they're the number one console seller, everything is okay in the community.
It's okay.
As long as people can celebrate them outselling Xbox and Nintendo, it's okay. Her lawyers say that the aggregate damages estimate of the case was up to £6.3 billion in court filings last month. Excuse me. She says the company abused its dominant position by requiring digital games and add-ons to be brought and sold only via the PlayStation Store. This is fact.
Boy.
This is fact.
And this is only in the UK. That's not in America, or
no, it's everywhere.
This is okay.
It's everywhere.
I need that petition. Where to list that so I can put my name on there. So I can see if
you can't go. You can't.
I can't do it.
You can't. No, I'm saying you can't go. You can't buy no digital PlayStation game from Amazon.
Oh no, I want to do the petition so I can join the lawsuit so I can get some coins. That's what I want to do. I felt like I was forced to buy games digitally, you know what I'm saying, because they wouldn't allow me to buy elsewhere.
Yeah, you can't. And even if you go on, and let me show you something. And I think it has a lot to do with their. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up.
I'm just saying I would have bought because I had to go digital for my game. So what I buy? 2K22 and Last of Us. So yeah, I got a lawsuit, man. I need to sign that petition. Hey, give me a lawyer. Yep. Where is that? It's over with. They owe me.
Hold on, let me do something before I continue.
They need to add the link in there. We're gonna have to find the link so y'all can anybody that bought anything Sony related game wise, you was forced to buy it.
Yeah, and because and even with this, like if you go say like look, let me show you something. Let me do this. Hold on,
I'll be over there too, dude. So what you telling me is instead of them worried about buying Bungie, they should have been worried about this lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? They didn't bought a company that destroyed their whole goddamn gaming division. They could have been paying off this lawsuit. Boy.
Let me see. Okay, so yeah, so what, like like say like so usually in the past, say like I brought a game off Amazon before, but it was the Xbox version, right? And they sent me a digital code. You got this in Amazon, you got this little a library. Well, I won't say a library, but a little vault or somewhere they send you your digital codes where you can see the history of your digital codes and everything. So when you buy it, you don't get the digital code off back. You have to wait. Sometimes you got to wait. It could take up to 24 hours, depending, but sometimes it don't, right? So with Xbox, Amazon can send you a digital code. Walmart, they can send you digital codes right there. It ain't like that with PlayStation. They sell the physical disc. Even though the physical disc is pretty much the digital version nowadays, but they sell you a physical disc. And PlayStation been doing this for years. They used to allow you to receive digital codes from third-party outlets and stuff like that, but you can't now. So when and I think that's why they don't have well, I can't say that. Microsoft got a gifting system where you could give somebody a game and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
But with PlayStation is different. Like when shout out to bro, I forgot his name, but you know he is. He was just in my comment section. Let me see here. Let me see. Where yet? He was just in my comment section. He sent me Spider-Man 2. No, he sent me the code.
Don't you get the white man on the show? Love a guy.
He sent me the code for Spider-Man 2. But
I know what you're talking about. Well, I can't remember his name. I know what you're talking about.
But somebody sent me a PlayStation game. I forgot which game it was. But they sent me the game. Well, they didn't send me the game. They had to send me a gift card code. They had to send me a gift card code. Then I take the gift card code, add it to my account, and then go purchase the game through the PlayStation Store. See, that's the type of shit I'm. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Yeah, but you gotta do. But you have to go through the PlayStation Store. You can't get digital codes or anything like that through third-party games, GameStop, or any of them stores. Okay. Yeah, so yeah,
they ain't hard to consumer as hell. Yeah, I got set up and bamboozled because they forced me. That's why I'm writing my letter when they asked me about my lawsuit. I would say I was forced and bamboozled to have to go to the PlayStation game store so I can buy NBA 2K22 and Last of Us without my will and testament so I can play those games. They forced me, like they drugged me to the goddamn register and told me I have to pay it via their store when I could have got it at a deal at GameStop, but I can't get the deal now. But yeah, definitely hit that like button. But and he said this happened last year. So again, this is another situation where it was a nothing burger, as they call it, nothing burgers, people sweep it under the rug and don't want to talk about it. But the article popped up today and I was like, what? Hold on, wait a minute. The math ain't mathing. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, why the hell are they like being so anti-consumer and ain't nobody talking about this? And it's been around for a whole year. It's been around for a whole year.
More than a whole year. They've been fighting this for a minute. They was fighting this even during the ABK process. It says her lawyers plural say the aggregate damages estimate of the case was up to 6.3 billion in pounds in court filings last month. She says the company abused its dominant position by requiring digital games and add-ons to be brought and sold only via the PlayStation Store. Digital games and add-ons. We're not talking about physical games. We're talking about digital games and add-ons. You can't even get an add-on from another store or anything like that. The only way you're able to purchase digital games from PlayStation is to go buy. If you don't purchase directly through your PlayStation, you go put money down on a gift card. You add that money to your account, and then so on. If you want to give somebody a game on PlayStation, you can't go to the store and say, "Let me get The Last of Us." Let me get a digital copy of Last of Us. I just need the key code because I want to gift it. I don't need the disc. I just need the key. You can't do that.
No bueno.
You can't do that.
No bueno, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, I can go on Amazon or Walmart or Target and buy a digital copy of, let's say, Gears of War.
Don't matter.
And they'll send me the code, and then I could just give that code to Mello. He put it in and then start downloading the game. I don't have to create an Xbox gift card. I don't have to do none of that. Or I could just gift it to him because Xbox got a gift system. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that with PlayStation when it comes to digital and add-ons. They force you to go through that store, hence their ability to control the prices. And when you do that and you control the now we're talking about monopoly.
Yeah, because you all money in at this
now
point.
We're talking about monopoly.
Exactly all money in.
On digital content.
Yep.
Now we can, but it's crazy.
Hey, man.
Yeah. She says the company abused its dominant position by requiring digital games and add-ons to be brought and sold only via the PlayStation Store, which charges a 30% commission to developers and publishers. See that?
Yeah.
You see that? So digital wise, the developers aren't even getting their value, right? When it comes to PlayStation,
taking that 30%.
Because
as a business, I'm just gonna be devil's advocate real quick. As a business, as a company that's about getting money, it ain't a bad move. Now, until you get caught. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not a bad move until you get caught. You got caught red-handed
and
with your hand in the cookie jar. So
because outside of that, the digital, especially with PlayStation first-party games, right? The only way you can access the digital content from other stores is probably Steam. Because I don't see, I don't see PlayStation games on Epic Game Store. So you got PlayStation Store and you got Steam. Right.
I just want to know. I just want to let the pony community know that if they lose this lawsuit, because it didn't say if they won or lost right now, if they lose this and have to pay this money up, they coming for y'all ass on the back end. Trust and believe, y'all, it's coming from you. Y'all better get ready for another PSN price hike on my mama.
Right. And see, look, PlayStation Store was charges 30% commission to developers and publishers. So publishers in terms of their PlayStation games. Well, third-party publishers, they can put their games where they want, right? They do physical. You got games on Xbox that sell it through multiple stores. I wonder, hold on, let me see. Nope, you can't get a digital copy of hold on, let me see.
I was say, nigga, I ain't worried about no goddamn LBK. LBK just come in and do the same A base still. It's like, stop it. He said, no, it is fanboys on both sides. It's extremists, but it's a difference between you seeing a bias in the community and you're seeing like the facts, point blank and period. Like you can't sit here and deny it. People are looking at what the past month post, maybe 2 months of news coming out of Sony as if it's a nothing burger. Like, oh, it ain't nothing to worry about. A couple people got their jobs lost and laid off. Ooh, everybody does that. Higher ups is just leaving the company. Games being delayed. Now you have this anti-consumer practice going on with Sony. They will ignore all of this everything and just be like, oh, what Phil Spencer and them didn't did today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all ain't got no games. Y'all still playing this. And it's like, hello, bro. Your house is burning, bro. You ain't gonna say anything about this. Bungie just played y'all out of billions of dollars.
And see, this is what I'm saying. I want to show you something. See, other publishers and third-party companies allow it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So look at this. All right, I want to show you this.
The Rick was good, bro. Ricky Brown Town.
Let's show you this. Okay, so we're gonna take Madden, right?
Okay.
EA allowed digital downloads with third party, so you can get the
yellow real quick before you break down your analysis. Get your yellow real quick.
Oh my okay. Shout out to my brother Ricky Brown Town. Ooh child. He's like gonna get a little easier.
Hey,
shout out to Ricky Brown with the $10. What are we doing here, man? Thanks for the support, brother. Yes, sir. So look at here. On Madden NFL 24, we know EA and third-party publishers, they allow this, right? You see how you got the option with physical and digital, and if you click on digital, you add it to your cart. It'll say, digital download, email after order confirmation. Now you take that, right? Hold on, let me see. And then say if you go to, let's say, hold on. Well, okay, let me do this here. Last of Us, right? You click on Last of Us, right?
$40.
Yeah, Last of Us Part 1, right? What do you see down here?
Oh, not a goddamn thing. Yeah,
you don't have no option for physical. Well, you don't have no option for digital.
Right. Exactly. You only can do the physical.
Yep. You only can do the physical.
It's a heavily anti-consumer. So they just removing options away from y'all, and ain't nobody saying nothing. That's what I'm saying, bro.
PS4, even the PS4.
Hold on,
no digital.
Damn, no digital on that one either.
Last of Us Part 2, which is extended for next gen codes. No digital options. No digital options. Meaning, if you want to get the digital version of that game, you're forced to go through the PlayStation Store, and when you forced to do that, then PlayStation is able to control the price.
So the people
it's there for third party games.
Yeah. So the people in the background that are not understanding this, if you only have a digital PS5 per se without the disc drive, you are literally forced to. Well, that would make sense on that. But if you want to even give someone a game, you don't have the option on first party games.
No, even if you have a digital console, right? There's no other option for you to shop
outside of PlayStation.
Outside of PlayStation Store. If you're trying to find deals.
Right. Like if I wanted to go to Amazon, let's say they got it $10 cheaper.
$10 cheaper. PlayStation you can't get it. Not digitally.
Yeah, if Sony doesn't offer it on their website, you assed out.
Yeah, so that's
the anti-consumer part.
Brian Moore says no digital option at GameStop either in my area of South. Yeah, you're not going to get it, and that's what this lawsuit is about.
Yeah,
it's saying, look, you forcing us to go through your store. Other publishers, including Microsoft, including I think even Nintendo, and even third-party publishers allow us different access points to consume our digital content, and because of that, we can always look around and find the best price for us. We're not beholden to Microsoft price.
Only
right?
Price,
and Microsoft doesn't behold us to that price. Microsoft say, look, this is our price on our store. But we also give you the option to seek other outlets where you can get a digital code from.
Case in point would be like GameStop for example, where if you go in there and want to get a used game, you see the used prices there. They actually have deals sometimes, not all the time. They have deals on used digital codes. You
Yeah,
still won't be able to gain access to none of that at all
you
via
can't even get a
PlayStation.
used. You can't even. Nope, you can't do that. You can't.
Nah,
You
grab
can't.
that other
You
one for
can't do
Ricky.
that.
That yellow for Ricky. Hey, we gonna keep saying it.
Yeah, you can't. You can't do that. So, and even
It
let me
is.
see. Yeah, see, and it's all there. It's all their first part. Look at Ratchet and Clank. Ain't no digital option. You got to go through that PlayStation store, boy.
Oh, 70 ball. God damn.
You got to go through that PlayStation store, and you no room for you to kind of price compare, right? With Xbox, okay, let me go to the Xbox store, or I might even go on the Xbox, turn on the Xbox, and go to the store and say, okay, let me see how much this game costs here. Okay,
Black Friday sales finna come up.
10% off, 15% off, 20% off. All right, that's nice. But before I make that purchase, let me check CD Keys. Let me check G2A. Let me check Amazon, Walmart, Target. Let me look around for a bit and see if what I'm looking at on the Xbox store is the best price for me.
Mm-hmm.
And
shoot, holiday sales, Black Friday sales.
Shout out to Ricky Brown telling with the 10 more to stop signing. 10 more to stop signing. Stop signing.
I ain't signing no papers.
Shout out to Ricky, bro. And then right now. What's up, Ray now? Ray been a member for 8 months. Shout out to Ray now. Hey, yo, what up, Post in the panel? What's good, brother? And this is where customers feel cheated at, because when Play say you get to control the price, you get to tell us when it's a discount on the price versus other stores doing discounts when you're not doing discounts. You get to control the price, and you get to charge us the highest price point for that specific content over a longer period of time. And you have control over when that content goes on sale or get lowered or anything like that. We got to wait on you. We can't go to no other store or anything like that and do that from a digital perspective. Not talking about physical. We're talking about
just digital
copies and digital add-ons, right?
Right.
So it goes on to say, let me go back here. Okay. Okay, now I'm right here. All right. Brought in so only via PlayStation Store, which charges a 30% commission to developers and publishers. The claim alleges customers have therefore paid higher prices for games and add-on content than they would have done. Right? Basically what we said.
Pretty much.
Sony's lawyers argue the case was flawed from the start to finish and said it should be thrown out. We're going to give you an update on that. The Competition Appeal Tribunal, the guys that Microsoft was about to wrestle with, but they ain't got to wrestle with no more. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
When
you take care of business, you take care of business.
You know what I'm saying? The Competition Appeal Tribunal ruled that Neil's case could continue, though it said people who made PlayStation Store purchases after the case was filed in 2022 should be removed from the proposed claimant class. So that price might reduce, because if you remove claimants who filed after 2022, then it might not be, but it might shit. That 9 million people, that's a lot. Is that a 9 million people prior to 2022? Or was some of the 9 million people added after, once they found out that the lawsuit was on? We'll see though.
Right.
Should be removed. We don't know if they're going to remove it yet. Neil said in a statement that that Tuesday's ruling was the first step in ensuring consumers get back what they're owed. Sony did not immediately respond to a request for comment. $1 equals 0.8 25 pounds, 0.8 pounds. Okay. All right. And so what I want to do is I want to bring this up too, because We're gonna go here. And
What's good, Max City? What's going on, Brody?
Let me see here. We're gonna
make sure y'all hit the like button. Support. Have anybody in the chat? Have y'all signed the petition? I don't know if I did. I might be too late.
So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna share this. The Competition Appeal Tribunal has thrown out a summary judgment motion by which Sony tried to get rid of a consumer class action over the fact that all PlayStation games and in-game purchases, all PlayStation games. We're not talking about EA, not talking about third party. We're talking about first party PlayStation games are exclusive to PlayStation Store from a digital perspective. You can't buy them anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere on the market. About. In G2A or CD Keys, they might have a few codes here and there.
But it's questionable, you know.
But you can't go to Target, Walmart, or Amazon, like you said, for a first-party PlayStation game. And that's why I showed y'all on Best Buy with EA. You saw, do you want physical or digital? But when I went to Last of Us, when I went to Ratchet and Clank,
no bueno.
No bueno. You finna get this physical copy.
Right?
So it says it's over the fact that all PlayStation games and in-game purchases must go exclusively through Sony's store, right? This means Sony must face a trial. Sony can still defend itself. The fact that they couldn't fend off the class action lawsuit at this procedural stage doesn't prejudice the outcome, or no, doesn't prejudge the outcome after a full trial. Mr. Justice Marcus Smith, there go him again, was not on the panel that made this decision. So Justice Marcus Smith, who was involved in the ABK deal, was not on the panel regarding this. So yeah, and this is specifically first party PlayStation games. So for any pony that might pop up in a chat, or any donkey, which is the new name.
You calling them donkeys now? I can rock with the donkey.
I talked to the couple of the Xbox brethrens. They said, "Post, stop calling them ponies. They donkeys." I say, "What?" I said, "Yeah, we no longer calling them ponies. We calling them donkeys."
Donkeys.
I say, "Okay, brother.
Say less. We're doing donkeys now."
I say, "Okay, brother. They donkeys now."
Sony donkeys.
Hold on, let me type this up. Yeah, but this has been going on for a while, for years. This has been going on for years. And it's not a small thing. You have not let me see, look at the let's go back up here.
Oh, snap.
Was sued last year on behalf of nearly 9 million people, on the behalf of 9 million people. So 9 million gamers. So the lawsuit is on the behalf of 9 million people in the UK. They're trying to get their bread. They're trying to get bread for. I don't know if 9 million people filed a claim, but that's still a considerable amount of people. And this been going on for a while. Sony been getting away with this shit for a minute.
Bruh.
And I think the ABK deal exposed them. And that's why from a legal standpoint, if you're a lawyer, you say, okay, they're a little bit wounded right now. They just went through a long drought with ABK deal. Some information and things got exposed on them that we probably wouldn't have saw or probably wouldn't have got access to.
Paid a nice amount of money for the lawyers.
I think now was a perfect time to jump on this. Because they didn't, over the 2-year period that they've been trying to fight off the ABK deal, they spent a whole lot of money. Now they got to go back to court and spend millions more on lawyers and stuff like that. So
Man, the Jim Ryan effect right here, boy.
Yeah,
This is gonna be called the Jim Ryan effect.
Shout out to Jax82 with the $5. Why would you
Jax.
force your customers to buy digital only from one place? How does that make any sense? Returnal was still $70 in the store. Perfect example.
Yeah, I had to Google that when I seen
Perfect example. Who was that? Jax82. Thank you.
Jax82 ain't lying either.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's the standard edition.
When did Returnal come out?
Man, shit, Returnal was. When did this game come out? Man, I don't even know. It's a piece of shit.
Returnal came out April 30th.
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jax. Perfect example, brother.
Man.
Perfect example. And this is what they're talking about. Since you have to go, they determine when games go on sale. Their first party games go on sale. In terms of digital, they determine when it's a discount on it because it's digital. The reason why they can't do it physically is because game sales are like console sales, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a store owner of a chain, right, and I'm going and PlayStation, I want to buy 20,000 PS5s from you in bulk, right? Right. Since I'm buying them in bulk, more than likely I'm getting them at a manufacturer price. Mm-hmm. And the more I buy, the more probably a discount I get on that manufacturer price, depending on how much I'm buying in bulk, right?
Right.
So when I do that, 20, 30, 50,000, maybe 1 million units, right? Because I know this is a hot commodity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I do that, I pay Sony their bread. Those consoles are sold to them. They just sold me 1 million units of PS5. They got their money.
Yep.
Now I go back to my store, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta go flip them. I gotta go flip them PS5s to make that million back or even double it up. I gotta make a profit. I gotta get back what I just spent, and I gotta make a profit off of it, right? The same thing happened with units of software. You go to a store, you go to Sony. Sony ain't just giving you them, shipping you them copies to the store for free and say, sell this for us.
Right.
No.
Absolutely not. No, you pay for them.
You're going to buy however many units of that specific software you want, depending on how much of a hot commodity. Now, I could be wrong.
No, that's how they go. That's how they operate.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I could be wrong. You know, I'm just looking at this from a standard point of view on the outside looking in. I know it's people out there that probably know way more, that can do way more detail. I'm just trying to do the basics.
This is Hood 101.
So when I go buy that software, them units is sold. Now I gotta take them and get my money back off what I just paid Sony.
Yeah, they buying a wholesale price, which is a bulk order, MOQs of a minimum of X amount that Sony will allow for whatever retail store they buy for that bulk, and then you get your percentage off of it. Yes, you buy it at a discount and you sell it at your store for a certain rate. Yeah. That's how that shit go.
Now, what I'm getting it from Sony might be cheaper than what I'm selling them in store. The manufacturer price is always cheaper than retail price, right?
Absolutely.
So it's done that way, so I can make a profit. Now, when it comes to the store can discount whatever they want.
Yeah. That is the reason why I call them GameSlug. Keep trying to say GameStop, but GameSlug do what they do. Because the moment they get the they sell it to you at that price that they got it from Sony, and then they ask for the trade-in value for it. The moment they get their game in, they can sell it at a higher price. Your trade-in will be like $25, $30 on certain games, and they'll shoot it up to like $55 to sell it to the consumer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't no difference.
So the store, Best Buy or Target, anytime they want to discount a video game or console, they can.
Yeah.
If they're trying to push, if units not selling, if they ain't selling like they thought they was and they just sitting on the shelf, they can lower the price. Okay, well, let's discount this. Let's get what we can get off this and clear it, and then clear that shelf or clear that inventory so we can get something else in here that's gonna make us some money.
Case in point would be Target. That's why they do the 2-for-1s every holiday season. When you buy 2 games, you get 1 free. It's because whatever remaining stock that's on the shelves between
we're finna clear this inventory.
Yeah, we're finna clear that out.
We're towards the end of the year. The game developers and publishers then already gave us a look into 2024 and what we can purchase and what's going to be the hot games. So we finna get our 2024 inventory list in order. We finna start purchasing consoles and certain software units. And so since we at the end of the year, we're gonna do a 2-for-1 because we finna get this old inventory games up out of here to kind of clear the way. We're gonna make our dough for that quarter because we're about to start the new year for the come in. We're about to get ready to start a fresh quarter anyway, and we want the numbers to look better than last quarter.
GameSlut look at their inventory and see how many trade-ins they have in. So whatever they have on file inventory-wise, nationwide or region-wise, they put those in the bargain bins for used copies. Yeah, same shit.
Wait. So they'll be fresh copies?
It could be fresh or brand new copies depending on the games. They do they use inventory, then they do their new inventory. Whatever they have in bulk, they put that in sales for the holiday season, new or used.
Okay.
And then during the months, they look at the inventory, and if it hit like a certain amount that's in the stores, they'll put it in the bargain bin. $19.99, $9.99, stuff like that. They do the bargain bin deals every 3 months of a cycle.
The reason why we're talking about this is because you can't do that digitally with PlayStation first-party games.
Exactly.
Third party have no control over that digitally. They can't discount first-party digital PlayStation games. They can't do deals on them because you're forced to go through PlayStation Store. And shout out to Jax 82, who just will turn off. Okay. Turn it off.
He said Bill Gates would definitely do it if he was there. But Jax 82 definitely hit it on the nose.
Yeah,
he shows that Returnal is still at the standard price.
Yeah. But if you
digitally.
and Jax 82 pointed out, and so this is what we're saying from a digital perspective, right? On third party outlets that don't have any control over Sony first party digital content because that content is exclusively from a digital standpoint to PlayStation stores. Hence, they control the price point on when their first party games digitally go on sale or get discounted. Right? Here's Jax 82 showing us Returnal came out in April 30th of 2021 and still is at $70. Right? So from a digital standpoint, we can't go to Target and get Returnal digitally for $50 or $30 or $40, which it will probably be at this point,
right?
Given the sales or how poorly it did, it didn't even hit 1 million, right?
At one point,
no, we have to wait till Sony determines when that game goes on sale or when it's discount, and that's the issue with this lawsuit. That's the issue with this lawsuit. There is no flexibility in terms of giving gamers options from a first-party digital perspective, giving them choice on whether to consume their first-party content from Sony, because Sony don't allow other outlets to sell digital copies of their game. We got Queen Thumbs in the building. We got Queen Thumbs in the building.
It flew across my damn desk.
My brother King Thrash gave me with the $5. Let me support this Xbox channel because you broke bots, but don't support Xbox channels. $5 for Game Pass donation. Salute to you, brother. Salute. Don't be talking about my bots, man. My bots ain't broke out there, brother. The bots ain't broke. They pull up. Shout out to Queen Thumbs, though, man. But yeah, so this is what the whole lawsuit is about. This lawsuit was filed last year in 2022. Like I said, it was going on through the ABK process, and Sony tried to get this thrown out. They was not successful. So now they're about to go to trial. They're about to go to trial, and Sony is going to do what they can to try to fight this.
Another failed lawsuit that they about to lose again. Because honestly, in my opinion, I think they're gonna lose it. I think they got too many grounds of like we just sat here and broke down less than 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and you can see that your competitor got options where you are clearly.
You can, bro.
It's clear as day.
For what people look at
in a digital perspective,
Best Buy, Amazon, they allowed you to compare prices.
Mm-hmm.
They allowed you to compare prices, and in some cases, if you can find that device at a cheaper price somewhere else, they will match. Yep. They will price match. You feel me? They will price match. Microsoft, Nintendo allowed you to buy digital copies of their games elsewhere, right? I'm talking about from a first party digital games. I'm not talking about physical. Right. I'm talking about digital first party games. Microsoft allowed you to purchase their digital first party games through any store you want. But outside of I don't think on Epic Games, so I don't think Xbox content
but for the most part, compared to Sony, majority of the time you can get it from a third party dealership.
Yeah, you can get from these niggas. Right. So first party games, you can go to Target and choose between physical or digital. Physical or digital. Same with Amazon. Right. Same with Walmart or GameStop or anything like that. Right. Even CD Keys. I done went on CD Keys a couple of times and got me a few deals on Xbox games and Game Pass, if I'm not mistaken. Even G2A. You know what I'm saying? I copped the deal on one of the Call of Duties off G2A. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but Sony, nah. So you're bound by their prices. It's not over though. On top of that, I want to add this too. Let me see where it's
They might want to do a settlement on this one.
Nah, they're going to fight it.
I don't think they got a fighting chance with this one. Because even with Nintendo and how they do their practice, they still allow third party to do what they want and with first. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, bro. And it's looking kind of shaky, looking kind of wonky, man.
Let me see. Where is that other tweet? Here it goes. So let me bring this up too. Who this is?
Oh, it's Google. Oh, hold on.
Let me bring this up. This is Sony again. Tim Sweeney of Epic testifies, we cannot sell out of PlayStation at a lower price than we sell on PlayStation.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
There's a most favorable nations clause in the contract with Sony, right? My position in the X platform world price competitions would be desirable, okay? So, I know y'all going to say post.
What does this mean?
What does this mean? What is the most favorable nation clause? We learn over here. We don't know everything, right?
Right, absolutely.
We don't know everything, so we learn together, right? Okay, so let's look at here. Most favorable nation clause, treating other people equally, okay? Okay, so let's bring this up. We're going to bring this up. We're going to learn together, all right? What is the most favorable nation clause? A most favorite nation clause requires a country providing a trade concession to one trading partner to extend the same treatment to all. Used in trade treaties for hundreds of years, the MFN clause and its principle of universal equal treatment underpins the World Trade Organization. In U.S. trade legislation, most favorable nation treatment is now described as permanent normal trade relations to avoid the implications it confers preferential status. Okay. So, Pose, what does this mean?
He said, "What does that mean, Post?"
It means that
The country providing a trade consistent of trade partner extending the same treatment to all.
yeah,
Okay, so yeah, that's making sure that everybody had the same
the
legal
same price. So he says
legality bounds.
we cannot sell out of PlayStation at a lower price than we sell on PlayStation.
Yeah. So
Right.
whatever
So you
price
can't
that's on PlayStation is what
you
we
got to
will
offer
be.
on other systems. It can't.
It got to be even around the board.
It got to be even around the board. Whatever you and this is where market dominance comes in, because you gotta correlate this with PlayStation market present, right? They the lead console seller. They are the market leaders in consoles and software and all that, right? So whatever price they set,
that's across the board, across the nation. You can't sell it no lower, no higher. It's not including the scalpers. So what would happen with that one then?
huh?
With
No,
the scalper. This is just for retail and manufacturing.
Yeah, this is for retail.
Whatever, okay,
whatever price Sony set, it gotta.
That's what it gotta set.
It gotta match. They can't go. You can't say I'm finna go.
Do a deal discount day one.
You can't say I'm finna charge you $70 on PlayStation, then go over here on Xbox and do $60 or anything like that. Gotcha. So if Sony, if you're working with Sony and y'all work at a price point,
so Mike said they price fixing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't have no quarrel with that.
Yeah. So let me see here. Let me go. I'm gonna close this out.
Like we said, we already said they was doing MOQs and getting the wholesale price. Somebody turn around and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna sell it at $5-10 cheaper."
Yeah.
Day one, of course, everybody gonna run over there. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, So it's so much new. It's so much news and stuff coming out. It's so much news coming out. Oh, let me do this. Oh, let me get up out of there.
Boy, what I tell you about the messages?
Let me get up out of there.
We're not trying to have one of those episodes.
All right, let me get this off the screen. All right, let me bring up. Let me see here. What else were we supposed to? What did we forget about yesterday?
We talked about the portal. We talked about what did we talk about? What did we miss?
We missed something that I wanted to talk
about how dry that goddamn roadmap is.
We talked about how dry that motherfucker is. You know what? I know we didn't talk about this.
What we didn't do?
What did we? No.
Stop snitching on the gas. Post says bad for that shit.
I'll be tweaking. Let me see here.
The AI. No, we talked about the open AI.
Open AI. We didn't really go in. I'll do that towards the
What's up? Shout out to MC for that one. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah. I don't think we touched on that one.
We didn't I didn't go in depth into it because I said it was gonna be we was already 4 hours into the show.
Right.
And it was gonna be we probably would have been here for another hour or two with what was going on with that.
You know me, boy. I got some shit on that, boy.
Did we talk about Wolverine?
Absolutely not.
Did we?
I didn't even know that was on the chalkboard.
Well, according to
what they lying about now,
I will say this. A lot of PlayStation gamers had Wolverine in their list for releasing in 2024.
Oh, that's a lie. Lie determined check. That's a lie.
Yeah,
that ain't happening.
And this happened.
No, get your ass off that treadmill, nigga. We can hear that shit in the background.
You feel me?
No, man. I'm in the car. That's my windshield wiper. It's raining.
Okay. So power walking.
So Marvel Wolverines will launch in 2025.
Clockwork Revolutions.
It will release in 2025.
Absolutely.
Right. And so this what I want to AP we'll talk about that because this is going to go into that conversation, right? Because I seen Porter Rock say, well, what are you Xbox players going to be playing the first 3 months of 2024? And I know Stalker 2 supposed to drop in February, and I think Towerborn supposed to drop early in 2024 as well. But I look at Xbox pipeline, right? And that was the game I missed yesterday because Clockwork is slated for 2024.
Damn.
Clockwork Revolution is slated for 2024. Right? So
and Call of Duty.
So look, what I'm saying is next year, right? Towerborn, Avowed, Hellblade 2, Clockwork Revolution. That's 4.
Stalker 2.
That's
Call
4
of Duty.
first party IPs from Xbox. And Noah just added Call of Duty because we probably get that next Call of Duty next year. In a year where Call of Duty will be coming to Game Pass, all of them.
All of it.
Diablo for all of Activision games.
Oh yeah, Diablo 4 is at the beginning of the year.
All of those games will be coming to Game Pass. And if you look at PlayStation, and people say, Post, you're Xbox. Why are you talking about PlayStation?
Oh,
why you worried about PlayStation? I got one. I got one too.
Don't forget, Post. There's some unannounced Final Fantasy game coming to Xbox next year too. Remember when Phil was on stage?
Yeah,
with the Final Fantasy game?
We ain't even got into look, and then the Stalker 2s, those are, and I think Microsoft is gonna buy that developer. And why you say that, Post? Well, did you listen to Sarah Bond?
Shit, I had to go grab mine.
Did you listen to Sarah Bond interview? I think Stalker developers might be a potential buy for Microsoft.
Oh yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
And the reason why I say that is because if you go look at Sarah Bond interview that she did about a month ago with the guy, she broke down how when the Ukraine war kicked off, that developer turned to Microsoft for help. Microsoft assisted them the best way they could. Also, they turned to Microsoft when they needed help to find a way to get in a secure location or to get out of so they could continue to develop the game. And who led that? Sarah Bond.
The one that can't game, the one that don't game.
Sarah
don't have
Bond
a history
made that
in gaming.
happen. Sarah Bond got up with leadership. They gave her the go-ahead. She then connected with Microsoft's security team, who worked with the Stalker 2 developer to get them in a secure location so they could continue to work on that game. Because at that point, they was losing developers to the war, and some of those developers were sent off to fight the war. Some of them developers were sent off to fight the war. So once again, when people be, I think we don't know how involved some of these companies get with some of these developers when they're going through hard time. And when I listened to that portion of the interview with Sarah Bond, I was surprised. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Is that one of the turning points with the developers? They starting to see how heavily involved Microsoft is trying to get into the development team, even with the whole situation with the ABK deal. They with the union, they approving it and everything. And then when you hear news about this, Sarah Bond actually being active like this,
do
you think that the people behind the scenes seeing this and like, oh word, no, we want to go over there?
Look at Queen Thumbs. That won't help at all. Oh, it's gonna help.
Oh,
it's gonna help.
Yeah. No, After you seeing all of these people losing their jobs and getting kicked
out
left
talking about,
and right.
He talking about the lineup and all that stuff we was talking about. Call of Duty going into Game Pass with Diablo Floor, all the first party games that's launching next year.
Bro, shout out to we gave you what, about over 4 AAA games that drop in 2024. That's not including the third party deals and goddamn indie. You can't say that about Sony.
Microsoft gonna have about 5 or 6 first party games in 1 year. Might be 7, might be more than that, because
might be more than that.
Phil said it's still a lot of unannounced stuff that we don't even know about.
And I'm gonna say it again. Let's say it again. They said surprise Final Fantasy announcements coming early this year for Xbox. I'm just saying. Remember when it was on stage? We have more to announce regarding the Final Fantasy franchise for Xbox. You'll hear more next year. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what they said.
Shout out to Master Chip 40 with the $2. Sony going broke. Food Stamp Simulator 2025 exclusive. My brother Queen Thumb say $100 billion investment. Yeah, it better beat Sony PR 2027 endgame. Boy, y'all believe that 2027 shit? Y'all
wonder how they go. They run with these dry ass narratives, and then all of a sudden it backfire in the household that they be out here capping for, be burning the fuck down. Every time, bro. They talk about why would they hire Sarah Bonds, and now all of a sudden you seeing what she's doing in the background. Well, you hearing about it. We ain't even really got to contest to it that what she did. But you're seeing that they're not only supporting the developers, they actually going above and beyond for them outside of just working on an IP address. That speaks value for them, period. I don't care what company you work for. Nigga, Amazon ain't doing that type of shit.
Hey, yo, shout out to COVID Man with the $5. Just showing love. What up, chat? Yo, look, that statement that Phil Spencer said is like me being out in the hood surrounded by 10 hypes and saying, if I can't sell a rock with 10 hypes right here,
I don't deserve to be hustling, nigga.
I don't deserve to be hustling.
Let me go get a 9 to 5.
And that's what that statement was.
I'm gonna go join church, nigga. I'm gonna be a deacon.
With the moves we making, if we can't hit those numbers by 2027, my nigga.
Hey, wait a second. Wait a second, though.
To be doing this job, we don't deserve to be in the. Y'all gotta stop taking shit so literal, bro.
Hey, Post, but let's reflect on that for a minute, though, right? These guys really want a world. They want a world to exist where PlayStation has no competition. And looking at the bullshit they're doing right now with competition, you really want a world without an Xbox?
Bro, look, that's the problem.
They already cutting 6 games. Only thing you got is Spider-Man 2, and that shit came out buggy. Imagine PlayStation if Xbox didn't exist. They wouldn't have any reason to try. And I don't even think they're trying now. So things would just get worse.
Bro, if the OG Xbox don't come out, the PS2 is on the market longer than what it was. And Sony don't rush to the market with the PS3.
No trophy system. Poor online infrastructure. No security for the online infrastructure.
Bro, Jim Ryan said it himself. If the ABK deal go through and Call of Duty is gone from our platform, it is a wrap. Sony cannot hold up. Point blank and period.
Microsoft gonna have to give Sony money to stay afloat, like they did Apple back in the day.
Oh shit.
That's what it's gonna come down to.
God. I don't think the dollar gonna do that one this time. Them and Matt Booty, I think they like, yo, hey. If they die, they die. You feel me? Let them go.
Hold on. King Crash Gaming with the $10. Salute, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate Chad supporting the channel. You know what I'm saying? We're going to read this stupidity, though. You know what I'm saying? We're going to read this stupidity.
What?
PlayStation games spend more than you bots. $10 in support. Xbox already don't compete. See Game of the Year nominees past senior. See, there y'all go. We gotta stop. Hey, I don't have no put up that screenshot where it shows that Xbox gamers make more money than PlayStation.
Make this shit make sense, Lord Jesus.
Yo,
it's another lost nigga. It's another lost nigga.
This man, hey yo, this man act like Jill Ryan can walk in the boardroom and be like, yo, we ain't making money, but we got goaties.
Hold on, we gotta cook this nigga. We gotta cook this nigga. What? Tell it to Final Fantasy. Tell it to Square Enix and Final Fantasy. Huh? That lost $2 billion. Tell it to what's the Forspoken. Developer don't even exist no more. You niggas spend what? You niggas spend what? Tell it to Sony who sold
for closure.
Who said over the last since 2019, operating income been decreased.
You can't save these donkeys. You can't save them. You cannot save a fucking donkey, bro.
That's a Returnal who ain't even hit a million.
This is another lost donkey. Just another lost donkey. What the fuck?
Yeah, they know y'all spend. Y'all don't spend more. Y'all just buy the same shit. Last of Us remastered.
These are niggas that type of niggas that go to the school year with the same clothes on they had last year on and shit. Thinking
y'all just look like y'all spending more because y'all buying the same shit.
Oh my God. He said, I'm gonna kill him with this shit, nigga. Didn't you have that on last year? I'm gonna kill him with this. I'm putting the Blue Jays
look like they bad more because they buy the same. Look, bro, y'all not spending more.
What?
Y'all don't even spend more than them Nintendo dudes.
Oh my God, man.
I don't know where PlayStation in the math ain't massing. The math is not massive, and they always gauge success. Look, success off this. First, it was revenue, right? But they know Microsoft just brought ABK, so it's a possibility that Microsoft might either match. Well, I'm gonna say this because I ain't gonna no fanboy shit. It's a possibility that Microsoft might come near, match, or exceed Sony for the first time. Well, I won't say the first time because in 360 era they was doing crazy in the 360 era. But I want to say for the first time in terms of matching or exceeding Sony in revenue and possibly in profits too, right? So they moved the goalposts from revenue now. And now they solely focusing on what the two things they have left. Well, we still sell more consoles than y'all, and we still got Game of the Year winners over the last 10 years. And yeah, look, you know what, Thrash? I will give you that, brother. I ain't gonna even fight that, right? I ain't gonna need to fight that. In terms of console sale, Sony is outselling the Xbox. In terms of Game of the Year contenders over the last 10 years, Sony do have more Game of the Year contenders and winners in that category. And you know what I gotta say? We do not care.
But hold on, Post. They got all them nominees and all them goddamn $15 trophies, but they got layoffs. How the fuck you getting all these nominees and you losing people? You losing developers left and fucking right. Those same games that got all these accolades, motherfucking people is leaving the goddamn building.
Well, and then here we go again. You spend nearly 100, and this is Sam Walton. Shout out to Sam Walton. Sam Walton was the one that gave me the Spider-Man 2 code, man. Salute, bro. Me and him be going back and forth on in the comment sections on Twitter as well. He be under my post riding for Sony. He said you spend nearly $100 billion just to come close to what PlayStation is currently doing. I said it's a possibility that they might come close, but there's also a possibility that they might match or even exceed. right? Match or even or even exceed. And let's get this straight. It wasn't that they didn't spend, they just traded money for an asset, brother. Meaning that they're not beholden to making it back because the asset that they brought has value, and the value of the asset is going to increase over a long period of time. So, but we're not even getting into that because y'all talking as if y'all did this the same with Bethesda, right? Y'all did the same thing with Bethesda. The minute Microsoft brought them, y'all wanted quick results. Y'all wanted instant results. The next day, y'all wanted Microsoft revenue and game. Y'all wanted all of that to change in 24 hours or in a week.
24 hours.
In a matter of 24. And y'all doing the same thing with this ABK shit, right?
And that's why they keep getting the foot in their damn mouth. Every time y'all speak negative about Microsoft, they 1, 2, 3 years down the road, they keep
hold on. They put me on timeout, but I spend more money than them in support of this podcast. Crazy is they look, do not put King Thrash on timeout.
Yeah, we cook his ass. Let him talk.
King Thrash. Don't put any. If we don't ask y'all to put somebody on timeout, let them rock.
Yeah, let everybody rock.
Let them rock. We need them, and we need to cook this nigga.
We like Queen Thumbs to crash out. Now, he's a good crash dummy. Do you hear me? He's a phenomenal crash dummy.
Yeah,
he runs into the wall like no other person.
Let Thrash cook. Let Thrash cook. He's a crash dummy.
This the same man that gave y'all a nice little cook of Kellogg's? Hold on. Fuck that one. The Bungie situation. They gonna cover that money in 14 days. Let him run against the wall. We like him. He's a good crash dummy.
Thrash the homie. Thrash homie. We have our gaming preferences and opinions differ.
Yeah,
our gaming preferences and our opinions differ.
That donkey is a donkey for a reason.
And we don't put people on timeout because they have difference of opinions from us. If you Xbox dude in the chat and he put something in the chat and cook his ass.
Yeah, we
don't time him out. Stump his ass out in the chat, and we gonna stump his ass out on the show. That's how we rock it.
You see what somebody Ice in the chat did? Put Ice on the board. You see what Ice just did? He came with facts.
If somebody in the chat and they disrespectful, they racist, they getting personal, boot them out, put them on timeout. We don't represent that. But anytime a pony pull up and we got an opportunity to roast and stuff their ass out, then let them cook. I'm telling you, man, the Thrash is the same brother that came on this very same platform and said Sony will make $4 billion back in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Them motherfuckers right now, it's been a whole year. They done lost player counts. These motherfuckers done laid people off. Motherfuckers done pissed off the AAA developers. Naughty Dog niggas is leaving because of them niggas. Hey, let that man crash and hit that fucking wall.
We need this.
That's a slow donkey right there. Let him crash.
Yo, look, we need this, bro.
Goofy donkey ass nigga.
And Sony still playing monthly on the $4 billion that he said what they was gonna get back in 2 weeks.
Bro, that return was not in void. Them niggas gave him a blank check for bullshit.
Do not mute Thrash, man. He support the channel. You might not like it. He might have a different opinion. He might be a pony, but he pulled up. He support the channel. We go over to his shit. We support him. So let him. Shout out to Bay Area with the $5. My bad, fellas. Can you let that goofy on the show for a bit? Now y'all going too far.
That is a professional crash dummy. Long as he got his helmet on, he is good to go. Hey, don't forget Ice Joint, because you see what he did. He got that bullshit about the nominees, and then all of a sudden Ice come kicking right in the head, bro. So it's like we had Deathloop and Psychonauts 2 with Game of the Year nominees. So it's like, fam, let that boy crash out, bro. That's a whole test dummy.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Ice, Rezo with the 499, Deathloop, and Psychonaut 2 were Game of the Year nominees. Facts.
2 good games.
Yep.
Both of them was good.
Yep.
Facts. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. Psychonauts 2 was a fucking fantastic
game was
hell yeah, bro.
Let me tell you something. If you haven't played Psychonauts 2, and I might need, because I ain't do the side missions in Psychonauts 2. I did the campaign. I did some of them. But let me tell you something. That story, the way they tackle mental health in that game is fucking incredible. Is incredible. And I can't wait to see what Double Fine does next. Because that's another studio people forgot about. That's low-key quiet, out the way, ain't garnering no attention right now from nobody, press or the Xbox community. Nobody's asking what Double Fine is working on, what they've been doing since Psychonaut 2. But I know they got something incredible cooking.
Right.
Incredible. Because Psychonauts 2 was a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
They fear me, so they tell me, yeah, let them rock, man.
He gonna say so he's still doing the gaming show.
Now, what were we talking about? Because I didn't forget.
I remember y'all two went at it over that goddamn gaming show shit.
I forgot what the hell we talking about. I do want to bring this up too.
We was talking about Wolverine, and then we went on to some whole other man.
I also wanted to.
You have.
It's like on I hit different. Facts. Game is Oh, we didn't even get to talk about that too.
The who?
Let's talk about that. Hold on.
No, we touched on Take Two.
No, no,
not Take Two. Do it again? Okay.
Somebody what? Grand Theft Auto 6?
Huh?
No, they try to play per hour situation.
Oh, shoot! Fill me in. What I missed?
I don't know who he's the CEO or whatever, but one of the guys at Take Two was saying that the price of gaming is too low.
Oh,
and they was speaking on due to the amount of quality and content that they give in games, it should be could be considered to do a per hour.
You know what? They need to get bought out too.
Content that they get, the amount of content that games give you.
No, it was taken out of context.
Yeah,
because when we read, they used that as to highlight it was a clickbait headline. It was
pretty much.
Headline. He pretty much said that it was an algorithm he was doing based on play per hour versus what do you say? Play per hour. I forgot what the fuck it was, but it was like it was a little algorithm. He was breaking down. That's when you get into. They don't pay me enough to learn that shit. That shit was, you know what I'm saying. But pretty much he say people thought he was talking about charging $100 for games and stuff like that. No, he wasn't. He said that we aim.
He just said due to the amount of content that we put into games, and we aim to bring in so much content that you can get paid per hour for it because of how long people are on their games, how much they're paying via microtransactions and all that mess. So
he was also
it made sense.
He was also saying that that the price of gaming right now is pretty much cool. It's low. And he say that's their strategy to charge to give you more value than they charge you for. So they aim to charge you low for the content, but then give you more content than what than what is the worth. That's pretty much their goal. That's their strategy. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we give. What do y'all think about this? Last of Us 2 remastered again.
Another one.
Another
But
one.
we touched on this
Another
last
one.
night too a little bit. Remember?
Featuring the
Don't say
roguelike
again.
mode, no return.
I'm gonna be careful. Let me be careful with this one, right?
Levels with
Okay.
developer communities and the guitar-free play and much more.
There's nothing wrong with releasing remasters, especially when you give it to your customers free. The $10 upgrade, I mean, that's a PlayStation thing. You know, it is what it is, right?
Nah, we ain't accepting that. Nah.
But I'm gonna say this: for those who don't have the game, and I just realized I don't have the game, right? Because I game shared it when I played it. I completely forgot.
Okay.
You got to tell me I got to spend a full $70 for this 3-year-old game if I want to play the game again with the PS5 enhancements, right?
No, if you want to Fidago it, you can get the PS4 for like $20-$30 and then add the 10, so $40 and upgrade.
They gonna jack that price up though.
Well, if you do it now, of course.
I ain't doing that.
I don't think they can be jack up that price because you can get it from GameSlut and shit like that for
GameStop. When they made that announcement, I bet you that price shot up.
Let me tell you something.
When that shit came up, I bet you that price went up.
Sony is smart than a motherfucker.
They some hustlers.
Well, hold on, pause before you go there. Let me finish. That was just how it impact me. Yeah. There's no problem with remasters, but I will say this: Sony is trying to relive their PS4 era with the PS4 games.
Oh shit!
And everybody sees it. It's like what Mello said, right, about the pool boy. Everybody sees it, right? We all see that pool boy sneaking in the middle of the night, smashing your old lady, but everybody see it but the PlayStation guy.
Wait, what?
You playing the same games you played for the last 10 years with haptics.
Wait.
And 30 FPS.
Where the pool boy come from?
Hey, the pool boy.
You missed it. You stepped away, bro. You missed it. You missed it. You came back at the end.
My analogy yesterday. He said the same thing he did right now. I said if you had a neighbor, like so, you had a neighbor next door. All of a sudden, you kept seeing the same pool guy in the same car coming in at like 9-10 o'clock at night at your neighbor's house.
He came to the pool.
You might want to tell that man, hey man, I saw the, you know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody business. You know what I'm saying? I saw the pool guy come at your house around 9-10 o'clock at night for like
yesterday. He was back out
last
there
3 weeks. You might want to look into that. You might want to look into
say he just cleaned the pool yesterday. Ain't nobody swimming it.
Ain't nobody swimming at 9 o'clock at night.
Again. Something going on.
But I'm hearing R. Kelly in a
down.
The DoorDash man come at your crib at the same time, but he never leave.
Hey.
He leave around.
And don't be breaking no food. He never got no food, but
I see the DoorDash.
Let me tell you this. Sony smart than a motherfucker, bro. There's some intelligent motherfuckers, bro. And let me tell you why, right?
They know they can song.
Last of Us Part 2 came out on PS4, right? Which it was supported on PS5, but you got the frame boost bump and all that stuff. Now you're getting a native PS5 version, right? Right. And we know they're doing this for the TV show. One, but two, think about this. If you have the PS4 version, right? They're charging you only a $10 upgrade fee, right? Now, they know motherfuckers is going to try to finesse the system, right? So they know motherfuckers going to go run out and buy the PS4 version of Last of Us 2 just to play the $10 version for the native version of Last of Us Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
The finesse is real because it's going to increase it's going to increase the sales numbers based on motherfuckers running out to get the PS4 version to only pay $10 for the PS5 version.
Yikes!
You got to pay $40 for it on the store.
And do that upgrade count as a sale?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you're selling at $10. So yeah,
you got 2 copies of the game. You bought the PS4 version 3 years ago, and now you upgraded to the PS5 version. That's a sale.
I don't know if it's going to count as a micro. I don't think it's going to count as a microtransaction or.
Trey Mac said it best though. Hey, Trey Mac said it. You gotta highlight that. He said, "Didn't Pony say we don't buy new systems to play old games?"
Facts,
bro. Spot on, my bro.
Bro, that is a finesse of epic proportions.
Bro.
Yeah.
You gonna get people who run out there who play Last of Us Remastered, Last of Us Part 1 Remastered, Last of Us Part 2, Last of Us, you gonna
remastered.
And they still gonna go out there and spend $70 to buy it and do all the shit they done all over again just because of eye candy and in one new game mode that they added to it because they couldn't give you factions. I assume, and the crazy thing about this, good point, folks. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, my bad. But the Horizon Forbidden West. Did that count as 2 sales if you got the PS4 and the PS5 version?
That's what I'm saying.
You heard?
That's what I'm saying. What's crazy is, I knew this was going to come. I knew that The Last of Us Part 2 was going to get a native PS5 version. I assumed though that with this version that they was gonna give y'all factions. I thought factions was gonna come with this, but I was wrong. They got that roll.
It was, but Bungie canceled that.
Right. They said, "Nah, this
another timeline. It would have.
This shit ain't hot, B. This ain't
another timeline. It did."
Yeah. So, but instead of that, they give you this roll like no return mode.
Trash.
And so where I was wrong is I thought, okay, this would have been the first time to say, okay, here go the native version, PS5 version of Last of Us Part 2, and we also giving you factions along with that. I think that would have been incredible. I think that, and in some cases, probably would have warranted $70 because. Well, they charged you $70 the first time and removed factions. You thought you was getting factions the first time and you paid $70.
Man.
This time they would have gave it to you and you would have actually paid the $7. But instead of getting factions, you get this roguelike mode.
Bullshit.
There's no return, which gave
pretty bad. Call it what it is. It's horde mode, man. Yeah. That's all it is. It's a fucking horde mode.
Yeah. And a lot of PlayStation dudes is now making that as an excuse to say, okay, now I can go buy it again. Now I can go buy it.
Then get your ass Guitar Hero. Talking about you can play the guitar. Well, we give a fuck about no damn guitar. What? Man, hey, yo. Again, I'm tired of fighting them cats. I ain't even gonna hold it. If y'all like the nickel and diamond, where they can just sit here and give y'all a game constantly over and over again without giving y'all anything fucking new, be my guest. But don't say shit about Xbox when we got smart delivery, when we got shit like Game Pass where you're getting all of the content in Game Pass. On top of that, it's free.
Cyberpunk gave out the upgrade for free, right?
Yeah, Gears of War 5, that horde mode that they dropped all in Game Pass. Didn't even have to pay for it, even though I paid for the game. Witcher 3, a third part.
That shit dropped like a month after the Xbox Series X release.
Thank you. Witcher 3.
That shit dropped like ASAP. They worked on that shit immediately.
All the DLC, all the upgrade content free. They ain't nickel and dime you talking about $10, $20. Like, stop it. This company is, bro.
This
They wilding, bro.
This the second day in a row we making Christopher Hart the donkey of the day. So
what he did?
And let me get this off screen. So IGN put out a tweet. Hold on. Does she always call
yeah, Red Dead? I definitely take Red Dead Redemption 2 over Last of Us at this moment. Absolutely. Just off content alone, replayability, like, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that exactly. All right, Mike. Motherfucking smart delivery was a goddamn buzzword until you start seeing rollouts of constant games saying, nah, we not charging you. All you gotta do is have Game Pass. Here you go. You good to go. Like, stop it. And all you gotta do is pay. Well, for me, I paid $120, $130 for the year. And I ain't gotta worry about it. Payday, I'm getting all of the content, all the DLC. But you niggas will run out, buy the game for $70. If you went out there and bought it for $70, you bought it for $70 on the back end. They come with another $10. It's $80, bro.
Look at this dumb motherfucker. This is an impossible idiot.
Oh snap!
And that's what we're gonna stop calling people the impossible. It is impossible for them not to be an idiot. You feel me? That's why today he gets the Impossible Idiot Award. Okay. IGN put out a tweet said Apple is really pushing to put console quality games on its iPhone, while the iPhone 15 Pro is the first smartphone that supports hardware accelerated ray tracing. The CPU and GPU in the iPhone are way less powerful than what you find in your PS5. Duh. We know you ain't gonna say in your Xbox or anything like that. You know, motherfucking PlayStation. Y'all you motherfucking just name yourself the official PlayStation magazine again. That's what y'all own. But anyway, okay, so let's go. And then he posts this picture, right? And what this dummy said: iPhone 15 Pro can't do ray tracing in game, which is a lie. But can you guess what can?
Oh God. Oh my God, bro.
The Impossible Idiot Award.
Oh.
Anything is possible.
You know what? I blame the school system. I blame that no left be what's that program? No Kid Left Behind program. I blame them. I swear to God, I blame them. They can't be this. They have held a generation of idiots and slowpoke
behind on purpose.
This is on purpose, bro. Y'all gotta understand. He typed this with confidence, like he thought he had a W.
Look at this shit. The iPhone 15 Pro can't do ray tracing in game, but can you guess what can?
He typed that with confidence, bro. He put so much confidence in it, he added 2 emojis at the end.
Fam,
nigga, bro,
I'll take this down. Delete this now.
Lord, what type of drywall is they eating, bro?
Hey, even though the articles say it literally can't do ray tracing, that iPhone 15 can't do ray tracing in game. And what's crazy? I've seen a few PlayStation people say that the PlayStation Portal can do hardware ray tracing. And I'm looking like, nigga, ain't a piece of hardware on that PlayStation Portal doing shit.
To do anything related to. Bitch, do you understand what mirror mean? Remote? Like, these conversations are on the box, nigga. You that goddamn slow.
Yo.
Oh my God. No, you gotta understand what the No Kid Left Behind program mean. That mean regardless of how slow, stupid, and retarded you is, you ain't on that grade level, you will still pass. That's what the hell they did.
Say, the PlayStation Portal, 1080p, 60 frames per second, VRR with ray tracing.
This motherfucking device got ray trace, but ain't got a goddamn Bluetooth. Like,
yo,
bro,
yo. PlayStation Portal, 1080p, 120 frames per second, VRR ray tracing.
The yellow bus short bus shorties, bro.
The Steam Deck can't do this, huh? What?
These are niggas that only ate the red crayons. I swear, they only ate the red crayons. They didn't eat no other crayon but the reds.
Yo.
These are Flint, Michigan water babies.
Yo.
What?
Yo,
What's wrong with these people?
This is crazy, bro. And the reason why I highlighted it is because I seen multiple tweets saying the PlayStation Portal 1080p 60 with ray tracing, the Steam Deck can't do that. And I'm like, nigga, do you understand what remote play is? What streaming to it? Nigga, that old ass. And we broke this down yesterday. That old ass 2014 chip that's on that motherfucker, it ain't doing no ray trace. That motherfucker don't even support Bluetooth, let alone.
Bro, the parts in this goddamn device was around when BlackBerry was around.
Bro.
The BlackBerry Classic was around on shelves being sold with the damn parts from Radio Shack that this shit got in this goddamn system, bro.
Bro.
And this is another case in point why Sony is winning in that sense, because they can charge these niggas $10 and they're gonna accept it because of slow shit like this. If it got the Sony name brand on it, they rolling. It's crazy.
Well, we got more news. Let me see here. I don't know what's going on. It's a tournament event. Did Sony pull their money?
We got a crisis.
It's money's. I don't know what's going on. One day,
a slow bus crisis. It is spilling out in the streets.
And now, yesterday we heard that the Couture remake was dead, and that Sony pulled their money. They wanted out, and then today we get ACG. According to, here she go. Hold on.
So according to who? Trace now, the according is still being worked on. Okay. He said ACG ain't credible. Okay, hold on. That Portable is a pack of ass, bro. It's an embarrassment, bro. It is an embarrassment. It's sad. Then they tried to tell me he's a grown man acting like this, man. I don't know, bro. Sometimes just because they told me in school, well, because they look like adults don't mean their mind is at an adult level.
I don't know what's going on with this.
Keep that in mind, brother.
According to Jason Schreier, Knights of the Old Republic remake is still being worked on. First, we got Jeff Grubb saying that the game was dead and that Sony pulled out, that they didn't want to keep investing in it. Jason Schreier coming back saying that the game is still alive.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
He said that nigga shaky. Dillon said these niggas shaky. I don't know about him. Just something about him we don't know about. So
we go here to where the original source come from, which is Jason Schreier.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, Jason Schreier, I mean, is it alive, Jason? Is it alive? And will it ever actually come out? Are two very different questions. A third is, if it does ever come out, what would it actually look like? That said, I talked to two people at Saber who both say they are still currently working on it. So I don't believe that the comment that it isn't being worked on in any way right now is true.
Oh, so they doing the word salad. They playing word semantics.
Yeah.
That's what that sound like.
It should be worked on when it come out.
We don't know.
Look, we don't know. Is Sony still invested? Has they pulled out their money and Saber, what's the name, is going at it along? We don't know. At this point, you probably don't see that game until next generation. If ever.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. Yeah. I know Jeff Grubb said the game wasn't being funded by Sony anymore. Yep. Grubb said the game won't come out until 20. I believe him.
2029. Yeah.
I believe him. I don't.
That's if you're lucky.
I don't see it. Like I said yesterday, Microsoft Superman, you know.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and let that lady work her magic.
They over there starving for money. So
we got money, so you know what I'm saying, do something strange for a piece of change. You feel me?
This interested me because I was wondering with the release of
absolutely.
Let me see here. Where is it?
Yeah, they want Microsoft. They want Xbox to take over. They see what's going on over here. You might as well just cause some conflict. You know what I'm saying? Have somebody come out saying, "Oh, the game is dead. We ain't got enough money. They cutting funding."
Now this intrigued me.
Roll up with that money truck.
This intrigued me right here.
Modern Warfare 3. Okay.
Yeah, this intrigued me because usually prior to Microsoft owning Activision, whenever a Call of Duty came out, the next day, either the next day or a couple of days after, you got numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest Call of Duty launch ever, made $1 billion in 24 hours or whatever, right? But this time around, that didn't happen. And I was waiting. I was wondering how long it was going to take for them to say something about any metrics in terms of the success of the game. Because we know people wanted to compare it to the last Modern Warfare or previous versions of the game. And looking at this, you really understand that Activision is a part of Microsoft now.
Mm-hmm. You hear that engagement record?
This is straight Microsoft PR.
Engagement records.
Ain't no sale numbers. Ain't no how much we made. Ain't no how many copies. So all you hear, thank you, Modern Warfare 3 player, for setting new Modern Warfare engagement records. Modern Warfare 3 player this season, we are thankful for you. Thank you for historic launch. Just 2 weeks in, Modern Warfare 3 has already set records with the highest engagement in the new Modern Warfare trilogy. Whatever do that means, right?
We would not know.
Thank you for inspiring us and for spending so much time in this game. Your feedback and passion continually makes us better. And thank you for playing with us. It's been a blast. And there's so much more fun in store, right?
Sound like a Walt Disney commercial. Go ahead.
We didn't get no ammo. We get no ammo today.
No, you got ammo.
Okay, so it goes on to say, congratulations to our talented colleagues at Treyarch for setting a new Modern Warfare record with Modern Warfare Zombies. And another shout out to players for making all of this possible, right? To celebrate with us, look for a triple feed holiday weekend this week with double XP, double weapon XP, double battle pass XP coming your way. And circle your calendar for season 1 launching on December 6th with new maps, a ton of content, and more. And I'm looking, what is this? Right? So They
Yeah,
come
they were
down and
sending out emails. I got that via email too.
now then they come out and they said thank you, right? And they say more hours per players overall, right? That's you got to look at it's some key words in there, right? Then Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare Zombies is the most engaging third mode in Modern Warfare history. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I know what it means. Go ahead.
You gonna have to break that down.
We gonna break it down, man.
We're gonna have to break that down. Campaign players putting in more time per player in Modern Warfare 3 than the previous 2 installments. Now, the two in the one at the top, more hours per player overall.
Right.
That kind of give you some, because they're not saying well, here go overall engagement, right? They saying per player, meaning each individual player is putting in more hours than 2019 and Modern Warfare 2. I don't know if that's combined, so they didn't put combined in there, but they saying, look, they putting more hours per player overall. And then the campaign, this ain't, I wanted ammo.
Just ammo. See, that's the thing, Post. This is what I like about it, because you got to go back to Phil Spencer's a few conversations ago when he was speaking on getting rid of the fanboys. What did fanboys carry on with arguments left and right through goddamn Spaces, Twitter, etc.? They talk about sales, the amount of sales of units, the amount of millions they made. Whereas Microsoft has said, no, we're cutting that in the sense of we're going in the direction of analytics. How many players? You're not going to come with that narrative of, oh, I just clicked the game on and didn't even play a game. You're seeing the per hours. You can't sit here and say that no one bought the game, because guess what? You had to access that game via purchasing it, or Game Pass. Well, not Game Pass now, but for the future Modern Warfare is going to be through Game Pass. But for now, you had to buy the game to even get logged in to even play this game. And if you wanted to get into the zombie mode, which is a new mode that they just delivered here, instead of what is it called, DMZ, you're seeing the numbers that shows that we have the analytics are showing that players are engaging in zombie mode, because a lot of people said it is a dope mode. It's the best place to get all your skins and your weapon upgrades and etc. And then the narrative about the whole campaign being so goddamn short and terrible, they debunked that also by saying it's better than Modern Warfare, the previous installments, let alone people are playing it. So the engagement is there for this product that they deemed to be a failure due to IGN ranking score bullshit.
Mellow, man, that's all cool, man. I wanted tweeting.
You wanted
I wanted impressions on my tweet.
You want to go out there and fight numbers.
I'm trying to make some X money. You feel me? I made $1 billion in 24 hours. I needed some sales numbers so we can go out there and say, Spider-Man, huh? What? You feel me?
But it goes with that same narrative of Starfield and Spider-Man when they said, it made 5, but then you turn around and you see that Starfield did over 6 before release.
Now, you know I'm not a Call of Duty person. So whenever I talk about Call of Duty, they get mad. Post, you don't even play Call of Duty. You don't even do this and do that. That's why I talk, because it get them so mad. Shut up. Oh Lord.
He said he want the trigger moments.
What are you saying today? Jason with the $5 please voice. Lock them doors, Post. Don't forget Mello is Lil Rodney cousin, Auntie Mello Poppy.
Who the fuck is Lil Rodney?
I don't know who Lil Rodney is.
I don't know Lil Rodney cousin, Auntie. Well, shout out to you for the 5, man. Make sure you hit the like button.
I don't think this is the worst Call of Duty.
Hell no.
And I know y'all saying that, Post, how you gonna say that? You don't even play. Hell no, I don't play, but I listen to people who do. I read people who do.
What kills that narrative on this one is you can't even put the Game Pass narrative on it because it's not even in Game Pass. So when they telling these numbers it surpassed it, these are sales. When they saying the user bases has surpassed, those are physical sales, and they are playing the game more than an hour, or in the range of an hour.
I don't know. I want to.
Hey man,
I just think now that we ain't gonna get no more of them sale numbers.
They starting to condition you for next year.
We ain't gonna get no more of them calling. Y'all can right now. Y'all can chalk it up, man. We ain't getting no more.
Over with.
It's over with. Ain't no more. How much money they made in 24 hours?
Mm-hmm.
How many copies they sold? Anything like that? I just think it's a wrap for that now that they under Microsoft.
Your best bet is what streaming numbers if y'all want to do an argument now, but even that's gonna be vague. Yeah, it's a wrap.
Trey Mac, we talked about that at the beginning of the show. Sony getting sued. We broke it all down and made it kind of clear and concise for people.
Yeah, check it on the replay.
Yeah. So check it on the replay. We did talk about it. Trey Mac did say, I think they sold 10 million in like 2 or 3 days. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. I know a lot of people saying it's multiplayer wise. It's the best Call of Duty they've played in about 4 or 5 years.
I'm having fun with it. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like me and again, I have not taken Call of Duty serious since Black Ops 3. I have not. But this one, I catch myself repeatedly playing this game. It's that old feel where when I get on and play like maybe 1 or 2 games, I want to continue playing. And like, oh, maybe go ahead and get the weapon skin. Let me get this. Only thing I do not like, and they did it for the Modern Warfare 2 mess, is when they took the grind out of the game for some reason. Like, if you get the battle pass, guns that you unlock, you can get them. But if you don't buy the battle pass, you can't get those guns. I don't like that. I don't agree with that one at all. If I grind the game out and play the game and then unlock something, I should be able to gain access to it. But they always prompt you, say, oh, you grind for the tokens, but if you don't get the battle pass, which is $29.99, you don't gain access to that guns or those skins. I don't agree with that one. But yeah, other than that, the game is on point.
Okay, but I got you, Trey Mac. I got you. Before we get up out of here, I got you because I got some more. I got some more additional information on that. Let me pull it up for you.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, what are we talking about here?
So this is the Sony lawsuit that we was talking about.
Okay.
Earlier. Okay. Look, Derek Strickland said, looking into the. Bro, he got so much smoke doing the ABK.
Who, this guy?
Yeah, bro, this guy was getting so much, bro. He run the TweetTown website.
Mm-hmm.
But looking into the lawsuit against Sony in the UK, and this stood out onto me. Can't you buy digital codes for PlayStation games from the web, or did Sony squash this? No, can't do that.
Zero.
So the claim is, listen, I gotta fix that. Why I do that?
Oh, you had it perfect that second joint. Right there.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. It says by way of summary, the PCR alleged that due to restrictive terms and conditions and or technical restraints imposed by Sony does not permit other third-party operating systems to be used on PlayStations or other third-party applications to be used to enable consumers to play games. We know that Microsoft don't do this. Digital games for use on the PlayStation can only be sold and purchased through the PlayStation Store. First party.
There you go.
Associated add-on content can, with limited exceptions, likewise only be sold and purchased through the PlayStation Store. Sony charges developers a commission on all purchases of games and add-on content made through the PlayStation Store, which has largely been set at 30% of the price paid by the consumer. Right? He goes on, he says, number 4 is interesting. I believe I remember seeing the Epic versus Google trial that Epic deliberately set the price of V-Bucks to help offset the 30% commission fee.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we're
Price
talking
going
about.
to the consumer.
This is what we're talking about.
Yep.
So we do get affected by that because we're coming out of pocket covering the cost. So he said, pretty sure this is commonplace for all developers and publishers, but a reduced fee could lower prices, in which Nintendo is once again removed from the console market. 132 million Switch shipments begs the difference. So it said, the PCR pleads that Sony is dominant in a variety of related markets, including the gaming console market. Here we go again.
Yep.
Which is said to comprise of PlayStation and Microsoft Xbox.
No,
so
Nintendo.
They once again
they not even include Nintendo.
Fuck that Nintendo.
Nintendo be dodging so many bullets, bro. With that hybrid.
Hey, Nintendo, like, and I don't know, they ain't got they ain't looking into our books.
He said lawsuit.
They ain't looking at our books. Oh yeah, y'all got that over there. We don't need them.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
We doing over there. Y'all go ahead. We good.
They are a console.
Yeah. You and Microsoft take care of that. Y'all, they all in y'all shit over there. I'm seeing everything. That's how y'all working over there. He says the market for PlayStation system software, in respect of which it is said that Sony holds a monopoly.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, because throughout the whole ABK deal, what they said Microsoft
was a monopoly, or it's going to begin a monopoly.
So they said the market for PlayStation system software, in respect of which it is said that Sony holds a monopoly. Didn't I say that early?
Mm-hmm.
The market for the distribution of digital PlayStation games, in respect of which it is said that Sony holds a monopoly. I said that because you're forced to purchase their game through their store, right? In which they can control the prices of said games and control when prices change, increase, or decrease. Mm-hmm. That's why I said, now we're getting into monopoly. Now we're getting into monopoly territory. Not over the whole game industry, but pretty much over that distribution of their first-party games. Yep. Right? It goes on to say the market for the distribution of add-on content for PlayStation games, in respect of which it is said that Sony holds a near monopoly. And that's near because in limited aspects, you can probably get that add-on content from somewhere else or different. But when it comes...
Bro, we said it.
Let's keep going.
Most anti-consumer shit you ever gonna see.
Let me see here. He says this case could get very interesting. A preliminary list of the issues which the tribunal is likely to explore is as follows. Market definition.
My God.
Didn't we tell y'all Sony opened up a can of worms? What Jim Ryan did? Let me tell y'all something. When Jim Ryan should have went to the table.
Oh no, he couldn't.
No, he could have. When Phil,
bro, no, he couldn't, because if he would have been on the oath and they would have, no,
not that. I'm talking about when initially when Phil and Brad.
Oh, you talking about when he came with the deal?
I'm talking about
Yeah.
He should have went to the table and negotiated. I think you would have got a better deal than that instance, because Microsoft would have rather gave you what you wanted than to spend 2 years dealing with fucking regulators and having them go through their books and all their paperwork, right? Because at that point, you exposing both of us.
Thank you. You literally said this.
You exposing both of us at this point.
Yep.
And they then opened up a motherfucking can of worms. Look at this.
Thank you.
Market definition. We know what that's about. We dealt with that with the ABK deal. Systems competition, primary versus aftermarket sales. We was talking about that. The reselling of digital
digital code.
Two-sidedness. exclusive dealing, tying, bundling, abuse.
Thank you, Trey. Exactly, Trey. All of that snitching backfired. The
Wait,
man, we out here selling bungalows of bricks of games to these people. Why are you going to make this mainstream so that they can come in and put a goddamn magnifying glass on what we doing back here? That's exactly what just happened, bro. But I was called disingenuous when I said this.
Hey, how old is this right here?
This is new. This is new. This got filed last year. This got filed last year. It's about to go to trial. It's about to go to trial. This is PlayStation, baby. PlayStation. We've got bundles. We've got bundles. You know they bundle everything.
Everything.
Spider-Man 2 just came out of this.
Had a whole bundle. Modern Warfare 3 bundle.
Right. And guess what? And another thing is, they add the digital codes to the bundle.
Hello. You ain't even get it. You don't get a physical game. That's why I said it was weird how y'all got God of War limited edition with a goddamn digital code.
The fuck? Look, so we got market definition, system competition, primary versus aftermarket sales, two-sidedness, exclusive dealing, tying, bundling of Bruce, excessive pricing of Bruce, profit share versus wholesale supply issue.
It's a wrap.
People hopping in that, and people hopping in my section talking about this is a closed case. They finna throw this shit. You get closed case well.
Because they was using that as a marketing ploy. We'll do the bundles with the console with your what's your name to increase sales.
Let me download me.
Bro,
I'm gonna make a tweet out there, try to give me some impression. Don't tell nobody.
These boys done crashed out and snitched on themselves.
Can't buy any digital PS5 codes on the net or in store. Yeah.
You was so hell bent on trying to stop Microsoft that you burnt your own fingers. That's crazy. You about to kill your own product.
Yep.
Now y'all see why Buddy over there cutting prices on development on games. Saying, that contract, we need all that money back. Because we got a lawsuit that's about to smack us across the fucking head.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you. Hey, look.
We got any more hardware we can sell these motherfuckers? What else we got in the back?
Now they get to go through another round of discovery. So, telling that they probably bring in certain publishers or developers.
They finna open up the contract. What deal did y'all have that you hit the bundle said game third party with it? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here you go. ABK is under Microsoft now. Oh here go the whole dealing. Here go the whole shebang. This is what they told us. Contract wise.
Yeah, man. Go. So
check it out.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Niggas is stupid. Niggas is stupid, bro.
Tell you something. That's why, and that's why I said, like, with PlayStation, if you want to get somebody a digital copy of a game, you got to buy them a PlayStation gift card and let them go buy the game on their account themselves.
And the worst part about it, they can't blame nobody else but themselves.
Yeah, this is
because, like you said, Phil and them came to them before he even got to this point. Yo, we buying this. It's a wrap. It's a done deal. We know that this is the goddamn crush that's holding this whole motherfucking building up. But we gonna be generous. They came with an honorable bet. Hey man, we all in the same field. We all doing the same thing. But we gonna be respectful. Here go a contract, man. Check this out. This is what we got for you. All we need you to do is let this deal pass through. And this nigga said no. And they ended up hurting themselves. Boy, this is ugly. And y'all wonder why they got him up out that building ASAP.
Let me tell y'all something, man. It's ugly out here, man. It's ugly out here. Protect yourself. I'm saying,
talking about he gonna be there to teach dude how to run shit to Mars. No, he didn't did enough damage. You go home,
Microsoft,
and get the fuck out the way, bro.
No, P say Bungie under Microsoft would have been different. Yeah, because Microsoft wasn't dumb enough to make that deal. Microsoft turned that shit down. Why we? That's just like that's
you
like
still want to be third party but owned by us. The fuck?
You want to be third party. You want to be independent. You want to control yourself and make your own decision. We have no input or influence on what you do, and you want $2 billion from us to give you that.
That's like that chick that want to be in a relationship, but she say my body, my choice. Bitch,
you got that you got that right now.
Be single.
What you asking us for, you got already. You asking us for to be independent.
What you want to be over here for?
You asking us to continue to make multi-platform games. You asking us for you to continue to make decisions and stuff on your own without no input.
Without no input.
You got that without our $2 billion. Why would we pay you $2 billion for something you already have? What is
make it make sense, nigga?
Make it make sense. Huh? Make it make sense. I'll be right back. I got to run down and help her with the bags.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Bro, that's the ultimate flex I've ever seen in my life. You want to be Miss Independent, but you will still want to you still want to be owned by somebody, but not owned by somebody. Bro, Bungie finessed them jokers to the highest extent. And it shows. Now you got this little bald head chick coming in the crib thinking she running things with your loyal chicks, man. Hey, this is what they wanted. They keep talking about Phil Spencer in 2027. Bro, it is not looking good because y'all got to understand when Microsoft was going through this trial and error, and I keep repeating it because it's the truth. When the situation that happened with Sunset Overdrive and the Rise Sun and Rome, and then you turned around, you had the Red Ring of Death, and everybody went to the daggone the PlayStation for their Call of Duty fix. They had a lot of work they had to fix up at Microsoft when it came to their IPs. This is the reason why they are pushing so heavy for ownership. You're seeing it with the chat GTP, the IP mess with the AI, and now you're starting to see it even more since they own the product. We can dictate how we utilize and construct it, especially when it comes to the Azure servers. Jim Ryan was telling these cats. He was saying it to them. The Spider, I remember they holding the collection, God of War, Spider-Man, Days Gone. These games ain't enough. They don't make enough. He told them they was not enough compared to what Call of Duty was bringing in on the back end. Told them. And he felt bitter and hurt that he was losing his cash cow because what we're seeing right now was a company that did not put themselves in a better position. Instead of them kept pumping them checks out for them sequels, for the Spider-Mans and the constant Ghost of Tunas and the goddamn God of Wars. They kept giving them big ass contracts out. They should have been giving them reasonable contracts to make what they needed to make and start going in on the IPs. They did not do it. And you're seeing the back end of it. You're seeing how far along they are in the sense of even with game as a service. They scrambling with that now. What happened to Gaikai? PSN had to do an overhaul. You see the network, they can't even secure y'all credit card information. Let alone to have this going on where you can only buy their games digitally from their store, and they can't even secure y'all goddamn credit card information. It's damaging to the third degree. Bro, I'm sorry. PlayStation VR failure. They just released the beginning of this year. They already talking about they're limited and doing small releases of games for that goddamn PlayStation VR 2. Y'all just got that product this year, beginning of this year. Bro, Identity Crisis is they are done. They panic bought a company that clearly did not need to be bought. That deal did not make any sense from the day we saw the contract and what they was talking about. We knew Bungie whole entire deal was terrible.
I'm back.
But people ran with it as if it was cool. Oh, they're gonna teach them how to run this and that. It's a failure. It's only been a year, and it's been a failure of a deal.
Yeah, I really understand it because you brought them in there for live services and things like that. In the 12 games you had up there, I guess they was helping with. You didn't cut 6 already. Destiny numbers is dropping. And the reason why, what I don't understand, let Microsoft would have purchased Bungie, right? And under Microsoft, after 2 years of Bungie being under them, let Bungie would have dropped 46% in profit. Let Microsoft would have to ask Bungie to lay off people, pushing games back from 2024 to 2025, delaying games. The player count on Steam dropping drastically. Let that shit would have happened under Microsoft.
Boy, you wouldn't have heard the last of it.
And see how many spaces you would have had IGN and all the motherfuckers doing spaces on Destiny under Microsoft. How could they solve it? Is this another Microsoft management issue? Tell me I ain't lying.
No.
Tell me I'm lying.
That's the reason why I asked that question yesterday. Like, Microsoft went through their turmoil. I was just speaking on their turmoil and how they're doing the overturn now. It's a big, massive turnaround now. 2024 is looking amazing. Will Sony be able to survive what Microsoft had to go through? I don't think so. I really don't think so.
And the media has been fucking quiet on how Sony has handled Bungie.
Piss poor.
The internal turmoil that went on with Jim Ryan and Bonnie and quiet. But that would have been Microsoft though. That would have been Microsoft though.
Yeah, man. Phil Spencer don't know what he's doing. Oh, Sarah Barnes is just another lost cause. She gonna be what was they calling her? She was gonna be the forefront of the failure. Yeah. She's gonna be the fall guy in a sense.
Yeah, because she black.
Bruh. Oh, they done put that black woman in position to fail. Like, we heard it. Oh, just imagine if Bungie was on that. Oh my God, bro. We wouldn't hear the last of it. But I don't think they're going to be able to survive, though. I'm going to keep it a G. I don't. I think they're lining themselves up. I think they're lining themselves up right now to get bought by Apple.
Who's talking about PlayStation?
Bro,
and I'm going to keep saying it.
When I first heard about the conversation between Bungie and Microsoft, and I was told what Bungie was asking for, and when I was told that Phil turned it down, I said, of course. I said, it'd be stupid. Right? Because at that point, you ain't nothing but a loan.
Yeah.
If they want $2 billion, they could go to a motherfucking investment company or a bank. Why would I pay you $2 billion, right? For you to do the same thing you was doing without my money, with my money, and I have no power or seniority over anything that you do.
Hey, they found somebody who would though. They found a corporation that would.
Oh yeah, boy.
See, that shit don't cut it over here, Xbox, because
like nigga, we know you. we know you.
We know you, and the shit that you specialize in, we already got over here.
Cool. We've been doing that. We got the better part of it, to be honest with you.
Can I keep it real about Bungie for a second?
Can
I keep it real about Bungie for a second?
Nah, go shoot. Shoot.
Bungie as a studio is overrated.
Oh,
when they put out that Xbox documentary, remember Microsoft purchased Bungie for Halo. The Halo that they saw and made them acquire Bungie isn't the same Halo
that
we got
exist.
on the Xbox.
It didn't exist.
Microsoft pushed them to make the Halo that we know of today.
Today, yes. That was nurtured under Microsoft. Yes.
Exactly.
Bungie said it. They said all we had was they had systems. They had systems that was tested in place, but that was about it. The Bungie the Halo that we got to this day, that happened and got created and nurtured under Microsoft.
And they what's the word I'm looking for? They when the developers they was on the crunch. They was on the crunch when they made the game. Because Microsoft came to them and like, okay, show us the game. Yeah, we ain't got shit.
We ain't got nothing, man.
They just had systems.
I ain't gonna hold you.
They just had certain systems
in 6 months. We got to make something.
Yeah, they just had certain systems and mechanics in place that they was testing.
Yeah,
but it wasn't the game.
He said, "Y'all wanted that game? Oh man, I didn't know y'all wanted that game."
They ain't have a hit until they got under Microsoft. That's the reality of it.
Oh man.
And then they didn't get another hit till they got under Activision, what is currently owned by Microsoft. So Microsoft made Bungie.
Microsoft did make Bungie.
Oh yeah.
Sony gonna learn the hard way.
Because it was no guarantee that whatever Halo universe game that they was gonna create outside of Microsoft or prior to who's to say it was going to have the same success as Halo did on Xbox?
Yeah.
Who's to say they would have made the same game without Microsoft resource and funding?
Yeah.
And people always talking about where Halo existed before the concept of Halo existed.
And it was an RTS. It was a real-time strategy game.
It was Halo that Halo they made with Microsoft didn't exist.
It was Microsoft pushed them and said, "We got a console coming out in 6 months."
Yeah,
we need something.
They locked themselves in the room. I remember the documentary. They locked themselves in the room and got that shit done.
Yeah. So I mean, if it's two things you can give credit to Bungie, and I don't know how much Microsoft was involved in this, but it's the way that they implemented the first person shooter.
This is fact.
on a console on a controller, and the whole online matchmaking system that wasn't.
Yeah, they revolutionized that.
But how much of that was with? How much of that went with Bungie?
Yeah, how much? I mean, how much of that was Microsoft influence?
Yeah, and how much of that stayed with Microsoft?
But I shout out to Derek Jackson. Bungie isn't even Bungie anymore. All the original people are mostly gone.
Facts.
That ain't the, and that's what people don't realize. The Bungie that was successful under Microsoft, that Bungie no longer exists. And then when Bungie left Microsoft, a lot of employees went to 343.
Pierce said before Xbox bought them, it would have been a Mac title. It wouldn't have been the same Halo we know today. It was a real-time strategy.
We don't know what kind of Mac title it would have been.
It wouldn't have been a hit like it is now, or was in its prime.
And if it was a Mac title, it definitely wasn't gonna be.
Oh yeah, that shit would have died. And then what kid said? Marathon was what they were working on before Xbox. And I ain't never heard anybody talk about Marathon in the streets.
Hell no. Motherfuckers didn't even know what it was to even talk about it.
Only the 5 people that had a Macintosh knew what Marathon was, bro. I ain't never heard nobody say, "What you doing after work? Go home, play that Marathon."
Because and it's crazy because they did come to Microsoft. They did go to Phil. Phil, they said we want to complete autonomy, we want to operate our own, we want to be independent, we want to make our own decisions, we want to remain
my body, my choice.
We want to maintain third party, we want to maintain ownership and all that stuff. Phil, no, y'all good.
Oh no, you want to do
Phil told them, look, we only want ownership, but we have say so.
Facts.
We want to say, we ain't finna give you. That'll be just an investment.
We're gonna give you a blank check to just run them up.
You're pretty much just asking us, even though you're gonna be under our company even though you're gonna be under our company, you probably as an LLC or
you a tax write-off at that point. That's literally what you are. You're
still
a tax write-off.
You're still an investment.
Mm-hmm.
We got that already. Why we invest $2 billion in some shit we already got and no say so? And you want to keep making game for the competition. I will let you have Destiny, but any other new shit you come out with,
that's over with.
No, what's going on? Take your ass over.
No. We want to do what we want to do.
My body, my choice.
Look, take your ass over there. Sony, they'll deal with you. Matter of fact, they'll pay you more, and that's exactly what they did.
So I want to be in a relationship, but I want to see other people. What? I want the benefits of a relationship, but I want to see other people.
You know what's crazy?
Get your ass out my house.
You know what's crazy about it? And
bitch.
I didn't think about it till All Man 1-on-1. He said also in the leak court doc, Microsoft also said Bungie spends more than what they make and not managed properly. Microsoft got access to all them old Bungie files, bro, when they was on the Activision now.
When they was doing all that fuck shit. Yeah, I know this. I know that box. Mm-hmm. I know what you capable of, man. I know what you willing to do out here in these streets.
They went and made that 10-year deal with Activision. Activision was on their ass. They got up out of that deal.
Hello.
They went out on their own.
Y'all want us to actually create games? No, I don't
then they talk about what Sony saved us, and y'all they ain't say shit because y'all still doing even worse under Sony.
So come on over here and be a consultant. Then y'all don't want to make no games. Come on.
He said whoever sold Bungie knew what they were doing.
It's crazy.
Thought they bought a pretty Ferrari, got a Honda engine in that motherfucker, boy. You can't make this shit up. Oh man, God Almighty have fallen, boy.
They got that big head, man.
Bruh.
What made Sony great was the publishers pushing them to greatness. Microsoft, Activision.
That was a panic buy.
You gotta,
and it was not well thought out, was not calculated properly, and in the back end of it, it's gonna hurt them drastically. I'm sorry, it really is.
I love it.
Yeah, just some more shit the Apple gonna have to clean up. That's all.
Or Amazon. I think Amazon gonna end up with PlayStation.
You think Amazon? Jeff, I don't know. He been pushing heavy with the pharmaceutical company mess now. Cause you see, you get life insurance for like $9 one of them.
I mean, but what's PlayStation to Jeff Bezos? We're going to acquire that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
we're gonna acquire that. Or that shit might. Hey, you know what? Elon Musk might buy that shit, bro. They already spend 99% of their time on Twitter. That shit gonna become the X PlayStation.
Platform X.
Platform X.
I'm telling you.
That nigga Elon Musk gonna remove all the games and replace all the apps.
You gonna put them all in the web browser,
formerly known as Twitter.
You gonna be playing God of War from a web browser. Yeah. Like Elon Musk, bro, that man crazy, bro. Don't let nobody tell you different.
You gotta buy your games with Dogecoin.
Yo, to the moon, baby. To the moon.
The PlayStation already like a rocket ship.
Man.
They got
crashing and burning, boy. Hey, but y'all like it. I love it, man. Continue to keep buying those remasters to try to hold the line up over there as much as y'all can. Keep buying that hardware, man. The more hardware they sell, the better they gonna look. You know, even though they number 2, everybody keep claiming they number 1, acting like Nintendo ain't there, but it is what it is. I want the best for y'all, man. Just know that.
I got a prediction, bro. You know when they do the Last of Us 2 remaster, they gonna drop the meta. You know the PlayStation guys gonna stay up all night, wait for the meta reviews. Like this is a brand new.
Oh yeah,
game,
that bitch ain't played it 3 years ago. 90
when
overall.
And when that game score like a point higher than the PS4 version, they gonna take to the Twitter streets and brag about how PlayStation just dropped another banger.
And dropped another goatee.
Another goatee, another banger.
They only gave you 3 levels, 3 additional levels. It's a goatee masterpiece.
And the press gonna eat it. The press gonna eat it up, man.
The ray tracing.
Eat it up, yo.
Let's play it safe. If we keep dropping the same games that scored high, they're gonna continue to score high.
Yep.
It's crazy, bro. He said Reman and Mug is PlayStation Stadia. Facts.
All right, before we get up out of here, man, y'all got any chat? Y'all got any questions?
I'm gonna roll out, bro.
Y'all got any questions, man? We ain't doing 4 hours a day or 3 hours.
Hey, yo, man, I love this chat, bro. This chat be wild, yeah.
Yeah, they do. Crackdown used to hit different.
Facts.
Ooh, that first Crackdown was fire. That first Crackdown was fire.
Hey, you know what? I didn't like part 2, but I like the first one, and I like the most recent one, Crackdown 3.
Yeah,
That shit was dope,
same notion. Everybody got the same thing. 2 was trash. 1 and 3 was 1 was good and 3 was decent.
I like 3.
Even with that Terry Crews mess.
There's a lot of games slept on, bro. Like, I don't know why people don't talk about Ori. The 2 Ori games.
Man, I gotta go back. I got stuck on one part in Ori, man, and couldn't get past that motherfucker and just said, fuck it. And left that
Ori
shit alone.
fire, bro.
Oh, that Ori was on point.
I got stuck. I might have to start that shit all over again. And that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Hey,
Because
shout
I
out
got
to
stuck
Sean,
in a
bro.
part, man, I couldn't get past.
Shout out to Sean. Sean 786. Talk this shit. He put me on the Ori, man. I was sleeping on Ori.
What?
Put me on the Ori, bro. But I became an Ori beast. You know, you had the little time trials. You can like compare your time against everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I had that jing on lock, bro. But what else? Quantum Break. Quantum Break starting to get the respect it deserved years ago. See, this is what I don't like, man.
Well, they only doing that now because Remedy is no longer making. Now they talking about y'all sleep on Quantum Break. No, y'all slept on Quantum Break.
Sleep on Quantum
They
Break.
slept on Rise.
Y'all,
Hey, shout out to Ant Sidebar, nigga. I won a bet off of that. I beat that game in 24 hours, nigga.
Man, they criticized Quantum Break for being 720p and checkerboard.
Bruh.
And then when checkerboard came, when Sony started doing checkerboard, it was all good.
Cool.
It was cool. It was all good.
Oh, yeah.
No motherfucking problem. No issue.
Then
See,
this
is how they getting 4K, and this is wow.
That energy, bro. That fanboy shit is crazy.
Man, it is.
That shit is not safe.
Hey, I might tell them, bro, that Quantum Break fire. Titanfall 3 and Rise 2.
Quantum Break,
they dropped Titanfall 3 and Rise 2 and made it. Man, that's all she
I definitely
wrote,
recommend checking that out.
Yeah, Rise fire, bro.
Record wasn't that bad either. As a puzzle game, it wasn't even that bad either.
I didn't appreciate Record until I played it on PC at a higher frame rate. Like, cause that playing a platformer at 30 frames per second, you really feel it. But
okay.
With that high frame rate,
they did Sunset Overdrive dirty because that game.
By any means necessary, we need a Rise 2.
Yeah, we definitely.
Look, I ain't heard. I don't even know what's the name doing right now.
I don't know. It's kind of twiddling on their thumbs, but they, man.
What's the name of that What's the name of that development studio?
Shout out to here go Jason again. Fleet's voice. What's your favorite food, Post? Yes. Stop going to get Popeye's chicken, Mello. It's Lil Rodney's cousin auntie.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, they had some ghost pepper chicken.
You talking about Fry Tech? You talking about Fry Tech?
Yeah.
Shout out to Iron Mike for that.
Oh yeah, that Hunt game, man. They put that Hunt game up and give us Rise 2, man. Record's fight. Yeah, Record was dope. Record was dope. I gotta go back and beat it too.
I think so.
PYD's I'm gonna just call you P, and I ain't gonna say PY. That's like I might make a mistake and say PYT, and I ain't trying to call you a pretty young thing, player. Let me tell you something.
I've been saying Dilla.
I'm just gonna call him Pid. All right, on Pid. Okay. He said, y'all think Xbox should drop a bag on marketing rights for GTA 6?
I think they already did.
Hell yeah, and I think they did too.
I think it's done, bro. I think we might be surprised, bro.
You know what, Pid, I'm gonna set this one out. I'm just gonna sit back and watch this play out because you got fanboys on the PlayStation side saying Sony got the GTA 6 rights. The PlayStation fans been going as far as saying GTA 6 is gonna be exclusive to play. I don't see that coming. I don't see that. And then now both sides think they got the marketing rights.
Well, me personally, let me put it like this.
Microsoft got it. It's a lot of things pointing that Microsoft got that got the marketing rights.
Well, break it down to us because I need to
That's
know.
all I'm gonna say. Well, you had the Take-Two CEO and Phil Spencer interview hanging together, teasing things coming in the future. You had the Xbox. I mean, this means nothing, but you had the Xbox Twitter channel. They were like the first one to respond to the whole GTA 6. I don't know if PlayStation did or not, but you know they posted with the eye emoji. So I don't know. That's just me, bro. And you know Microsoft Take-Two, they've been a little buddy lately, right?
This nigga God just said believe. Nigga just have faith.
I'm just saying, bro. When have you seen the Take-Two CEO and Jim Ryan or PlayStation exec interview together?
No, I'm saying because you remember he was one of the first companies was saying that Game Pass wasn't a good idea for their products.
But he came back
and all of a sudden it doubled down and put their games back in Game Pass. 2K and Grand Theft Auto. He'd be right.
That changed quick.
Absolutely, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think Sony got enough goddamn bread to do it. Cause you talking about marketing for a game that's clearly gonna blow goddamn sales out of the water first day out. So
hey bro. I think you see Grand Theft Auto 6 on Xbox with some Game Pass perks. That's just what I'm saying.
Okay, now we got the Q&A section before we leave out. Ice said with the $2, WB Discovery acquisition after April 2024. What do y'all think about that?
I think they're gonna shop some of those Embracer Group studios first. And then we might be looking at a major acquisition in 2025. They gotta let the smoke settle with that division first.
I think after all that goddamn Kiki Kaka and beat playing around between Sony and Microsoft, it's gonna be Sony. I mean Sega. I'm sorry, Sega.
Now they got a strong business partnership with Sega. Shit,
they was just doing too much of that friendly shit while this deal shit was going on. So
in terms of WB, I don't see not for Microsoft.
Nah,
the IPs don't come with it, and all that. Phil didn't say it in that.
Yeah, at that point, what you just buying the engine and the name? You're not really.
Phil said in an email,
substance.
It'll be a gamble, you know. I do think they're not going to sit on their laurels just because they just acquired Activision Blizzard King. I think I think people will be surprised how quickly they start purchasing stuff again. And I think I think another big acquisition is coming? I won't say so soon.
Not in a few years.
I won't say so soon, but I do think Sega is somewhere around the corner.
I would say I think we'll get a Sobo, Crystal Dynamics, Idols, and the Stalker 2. What's the Stalker 2, Dev?
Stalker 2.
That's GSC.
Yeah.
Maybe like some small studios like that. But yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we'll.
I really low key. This is a shot in the dark. This is a shot in the dark. I'm telling you, I really want them to buy China company called Game Science, the ones that's making the Black Myth game, because that IP is a console that's like on the level of God of War.
Jason, why you so thirsty about what I eat? What I like eating, boy? Slow down, boy. You flamboyant, boy. They told you in the chat, boy. Sega IP is a compelling. You sleep. No, look, no. It is. Look, Sega has the makeup of everything Microsoft need, right? They got console quality IP that Microsoft could bring back or add to Game Pass, especially with Sonic. Sonic is big, not as big as Mario, but it's still $1 billion franchise, especially given its thing they've been doing in the movie area and stuff like that. Also, they have PC experience in terms of development, PC development, and things like that, which Microsoft wants and needs because they want to push PC Game Pass, right? Then the third thing is mobile. They own like 3 or 4 mobile development studios, right? They brought Angry Bird recently. So you have console, PC, and mobile development all in one package. They are a perfect fit for Microsoft strategy and what they're trying to do in console, PC, and mobile. You know what I'm saying? Imagine owning Rivio, yeah. Imagine owning having Angry Bird and what's the name under the same banner? Candy Crush. So yeah. Y'all got to look at, just don't look at the content, but look at everything overall in terms of what Sega offers across console, PC, and mobile. You have very few studios out there that does that, or publishers. Because some publishers are just now getting into mobile. Vic the motherfucking Click says. Post up with how things are going. Will there be a PS6 under Sony or another company? That's a good question. What y'all think about that? Oh shit!
That motherfucker gonna be the Apple Apple PS5, nigga. Apple TV 2 Plus.
It's gonna be the SpaceX station.
Damn.
That shit is over with. If it better happen before 2027, I'm gonna do them like they do Phil Spencer. It better happen before 2027. If not, you gonna see the Apple logo on that motherfucker.
Are y'all saying that Sony is not gonna survive this generation?
Them niggas is looking spooky. I don't think they got the backbone to do what Microsoft just did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they got it. Got it in them.
Let's see.
It's the beginning stages, but
another thing too, bro, is the console is selling, but the software don't match the hardware.
Yeah.
And bro, I'm questioning that shit, bro. Cause let's keep it a whole stack, man. The PS5 had a good marketing setup with this whole the chip shortage BS, and then the console being sold damn near $1,000 making the popularity of the brand skyrocket when they came on the shelves. It made sense of where they at right now. But that was more so towards the scalpers than actual Sony. So I don't know. And like you saying, the sales ain't reflecting with the software. You telling me you got all these people out here with a goddamn console, but they ain't playing no games? They ain't buying nothing? That's weird.
Nope. Yo, wow.
And then when they do buy it, it's Call of Duty.
Yeah. They buying third-party shit. Barely what? You seen what they was touching 10? Jim Ryan said that out his own mouth. That ain't us.
Who do y'all want Xbox? Who do y'all want Xbox to buy?
Embrace a group.
Me personally, I want them to buy it. It ain't gonna happen. Game Science or Take-Two.
Oh, that ain't happening.
I know.
Take-Two is definitely not happening.
I know they not happening.
Take-Two was on the regulators list as untouchable.
Or do whatever they can to get me my goddamn Splinter Cell. I want to do Splinter Cell. I'm sorry.
And that's what people don't know. Everybody's saying, well, Sony gonna respond by buying Take-Two or EA, and no, it's not gonna happen.
They ain't got the bread for it, bro. They cutting costs.
Even if they did, the regulators put them at that's a no-fly zone.
They call them as a monopoly.
That's what they told. Microsoft. They is not let Microsoft Sony touch EA, Take-Two, Ubisoft. And it was a couple of more.
Whoa. Why won't they let Ubisoft and EA? Wait.
They too big. That's
the math ain't mathing.
But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen though. There's gonna be a few bids for some of them Embracer Group studios.
Wait, hold on. FIFA and goddamn Madden ain't making that much money. Why the fuck they off the board?
No, them boys off
Ubisoft
the board.
Ain't been doing shit. What? Rainbow Six? Like, huh? Dang, that's crazy.
Man, them joints off the board, man. They made that clear during the regulatory process, bro.
I don't agree with that one, man. They got fuck. I blame Sony. I blame them niggas.
All right, man, it's been a great show. I think we had a max of like 130, 140 some people in here today, man.
Let's go.
We want to thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna be back tomorrow.
Doing the thing with another one.
We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna look at some of the news. Please, if any gaming news come out that y'all want us to talk about, do not hesitate to DM us on Twitter, man. DM us and say, look, man, could y'all bring this up on the show? Could we discuss this on the show? And then we'll talk about it. Because we don't see everything. You know, well, I see a lot, but I don't see everything.
I see a lot, but I don't see a lot.
You feel me? So make sure y'all DM us what y'all want us to talk about too, because we definitely want to put the power in y'all hands in terms of what subjects and topics that y'all want to talk about. So make sure y'all following us on Twitter. Check the description below, and that way, whenever y'all know we going live, be like Post or Noah or Mello, make sure y'all bring this up on the show. Let's talk about this. All right. Y'all have a good one, man. Look, have a safe holiday, man. Chill with your loved ones, man. You know what I'm saying? Give thanks to whoever you go give thanks to.
Go hug your people, man.
Enjoy a wonderful meal. You know what I'm saying? My lady's starting to push it together right now. You know what I'm saying? She getting ready, you know, and this is just the time for us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to TikTok, nigga.
To chill. We gonna chill the whole time. This is the only time we rarely get disturbed when watching football or doing anything else because they so occupied with cooking and shit.
I said, man, shout out to TikTok, by the way. Sidebar, nigga. They gave me a recipe I slid on the table for my girl, nigga. Turkey jerk wings, nigga. I didn't even know this was possible, nigga.
Turkey, hey, that sounds fun.
Bro, we finished, boy. She said, I got you.
Ain't nothing fucking with oxtails, though.
Absolutely. Of course not. Of course not.
Ain't nothing fucking with them oxtails.
That ain't fucking with the rocks.
Them junk oxtails. Them
I gotta go to Graham house for that. I gotta go to Graham house for the real.
Them motherfuckers be so tender. But yeah, man, y'all have a good one. Have a safe holiday with your loved ones, man. Eat well, get full, enjoy, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna chill tomorrow. We're gonna chill all this week, man. We're gonna chill, have conversations about gaming. What I'm gonna do tomorrow, because I know a lot of people been asking me about this. Tomorrow, we're gonna go open panel tomorrow. Okay. We're gonna go open panel, and then we're going to the discussion. Going to go beyond gaming. Do y'all want to talk about the Diddy situation with Cassie? The open A? Do y'all want to go get deep into the open AI situation? Anything, game, any topic is out there.
I get to go in my bag post.
You get to go in your bag, and then we'll have an open panel where people can come up here and conversate with us, and not just be in the chat, so you can fully express yourself. So tune in tomorrow late on in the day, around the same time, around 6 or 7, and we're gonna get it popping, man. Y'all be safe, man. Eat good, be blessed, pray, be thankful, and y'all stay safe, man. We are out of here.
It's been crazy, man. But you gotta go through something to get to something, you know? Whatever that something is, yeah, you back locked in, let's go. Got it out the mud with the cards that was dealt, cause I fear wasted life more than I fear death, yeah. That's why I never worry about a flight plan, cause when you up, you never ask when the flight land. Southside of Shy still alive, so I beat the odds. Tempted by the devil, but made my peace with God. We beat that odds. The nights was cold, it was cheap to scar. That sleep was hard. Depression had me locked, could see the bars. Faith and prayer helped me see the mark. Couple guys I had to take off on them. Shit's different when they tryna pull a take off on you. Set the table for niggas and set my plate aside. So when you see me feeling mass, know that it's justified. When niggas get the buck and I get the pesticide. Jungle full of gorillas, who let the pests inside? No object formed against me shall be weaponized. That's why the guys pull up like an exercise and press the bench when they woofing from the sidelines. Yeah.
Tryna find my way out.
Tryna find my way out.
Life is such a precious thing.
So precious.
Hoping that she stay there.
You know what, though?
It ain't